I put it on public. Is it really?
Doing it on stream?
The game? Oh, yeah. Well, probably. I don't know. I used my master key to get in here. Oop! Oh, it's the big. Oh! I know where I'm at! Son of a bitch! It's this guy! I don't think I can restore it to its glory. He must have worked. How did he even do that? Look, it's like. Oh, you guys, I'm just. He must have. I don't even know if I can do this. Watch. Let's try this. This is not gonna work. Okay, hold on. I gotta put it down. I have to recreate the wine chicken. This is the thing that's happening right now, guys. I'm dying. I'm really. Oh my god. They do. While it sounds like it would be hilarious, I don't want to deal with it. I just want to run through here. Of course, there's that. And that, I'm just gonna drink my wine is what's gonna happen.
Kills. What?
Yeah, Drea! What? Oh my god. Alright, here we go, you guys. 300 death shot. Oh. I mean, I recall the last shot being like way more than I thought it was gonna be, so I figured this one had to at least be as much. Chase it with some wine. Going through the alley, gonna eat a lot of peaches. No, stop it. I did that just to piss Striker off. She hates that song. Ah, no, it just happened. I didn't even get a chance. Not if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can
Yeah?
hear you.
I
Yes.
don't even see you anymore.
Yes, we hear
I don't know what's
you.
going on over here. I can't.
Ghost, she doesn't know how to end.
We have lost.
She doesn't know how to end the stream.
Megan, what
What
are you
did you
doing?
do?
Megan, what are you
I don't
doing?
know what to do.
She said to not if you can hear her. You did this on purpose.
That is my personal goal when I occasionally am okay. Like, if we're gonna slaughter people, great. I love people pate. It's my favorite thing ever. But, like... That should be far enough away from the camp. No, it's not! You fucker. Ah. There we go with our tight camp. Yep, that was my fault. Alright, I think I got the important stuff away, though.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Why is my flashlight blinking?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I died, you guys! Oh my god, I died! I'm dead! I died, you guys! Stick maybe on the... Oh. Wait, hold on, this could be cool, actually. Oh my god, look at that. That's funny. Crap. That's good, guys. Oh my god, that's the best. I can't. It's not. I'm gonna keep out over that for a while. Alright, let's go. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me put on some more armor. That's better and stuff. After replacing all my... What the ever-loving fuck was that? There's a dragon over there. There's a dragon over there. You guys. Book launches in the future, and also just random inane conversations between random groups of people that I think will be phenomenal moving forward on Twitch. Cheers. Whew. Oh, that's why shot glasses are that shape. That was so easy. You guys! You guys! You guys! He fell off! Oh my god! I reversed the curse! And it happened before 100 deaths! Yes! I am the champion! I just hit the wrong button. You know, I just tried that and I died on the way. You bitch. I know. I bounced and died in the middle of bouncing, so...
What? Who knows? Muzzer could compliment Flutter, and you know that could pierce her heart.
That is the most adorable thing you have ever said. I just gotta say. You see a Tinkerbell? What is a Tinker? What? What? That's a lot of whiskey. Now drink. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Hello! Hello, crew! Hi, friends! Hello, Twitch world out there, people.
Hello.
How you doing? Can you hear us all? Chat, please let us know.
Please inform us. Whip hasn't said anything.
Whoop,
So you
Hello.
Woof.
It's me.
If you must, I will speak.
I will speak if
In the bathroom right now watching stream? Cool. Good. Cleanliness is next to godliness?
Cleanliness.
Question mark?
Cleanliness is
ever came up with that?
Well,
it doesn't matter. Anyway.
I'm sure it's a religious expression.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just, you know.
How do you get little Billy to take a bath? All right.
Oh my god. Oh, how are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
It's Friday.
It is Friday. It's a good day.
For anyone who was following the Game of Tomes, we won. The living won.
Yay!
The undead have come back from the dead. They are real live.
Yay, the living have
It
won.
They
There
got
was a lot of fear that that would not be the case, but
Yeah.
It would be a little grim if that
It
happened.
did get close, didn't it?
there ended up being about I think it was sorry, I'm trying to think of the final totals. There was about 1 million words of difference, but most of that actually came from like 4 people. So like there were a couple key people that if they had fallen to the Horde, luckily the dinos really like blew it out of the water. I think 3 of the highest writer, like the biggest power writers, were either in the dinos or allied with the dinos the whole time.
Right,
So luckily
right.
they were never touched by the Horde.
Yeah.
But it made a big difference. It means that the Horde actually wrote a lot of words on their own. Like they had a significant number of words
Right.
above and beyond what they stole from the other houses when the other houses fell.
Right.
And it was actually very, very close. I think the difference in words between when House Lappin fell and when House Mollusca fell, because they fell before us, I think it was something like under 5,000 words when they fell. Like the work of one writer
Right.
that the house fell. And then when we fell versus Felis surviving, there was less than 10k between us again.
Right.
When we fell instead of the kitties. So it was really also like every house when they fell put together some really amazing content. The cats had actually been planning their fall since October, so they basically created an audio movie. It was friggin' amazing.
Pretty cool.
I know there's probably no one from that community watching this particular stream, but it was pretty fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I watched the elimination with you the other day when we were doing our D&D game, and we paused for that, and it did seem very
It's really
involved
tense.
and really, yeah, it was
It's
cool.
really tense.
Yeah.
And the thing is too that like we basically build the story around what happens on the wheel, right?
Right.
So the other part that you guys didn't get to see, the streams that happen on different days from the elimination, is like everybody role plays out like little scenes and then they voice act them and they put them together into these cool videos and they
Right.
tell a story. And basically the whole cat house came together. First of all, they started their lore with, they took that scene from the Lord of the Rings where they're forming the Fellowship, and they ripped that scene and put like little gifs of like cat characters and like their little art, animated art and stuff over top of it. And they had the cats all arguing about like what to do when the Horde came, and then one of them stood up and was like, I will start a 50k challenge, but I don't know how to make a spreadsheet. So fucking good.
That's
We were all
fantastic.
rolling-
I love it.
we were all rolling in the freaking aisles, so they became the Fellowship of the Spreadsheet. It was
fantastic.
great. But yeah, they put together this whole plot about like their fall and like the main characters, like the queen and the regent, because their house leader has been taking a step back, so they sort of told the story of like their regent coming, their princess coming like into the fore. So it's really cool. And they had we put together the fall of Mollusca in I think 4 days. They actually spent a month putting their fall together. So if
That's
they
wild.
had not fallen, they would have done all of that for nothing. Did they ever learn how to make a spreadsheet? Yes.
I would hope so. I just sprayed hairspray up my nose after thinking it was water, realized I smell.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
crew. Not good.
That's unpleasant. That's
No
unpleasant.
good. All right. Well, we're gonna craft tonight. I think we're gonna get to crafting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Move us over to the thing. I have one more thing to finish on this. I just got the umbrella to do. I did the heart when we were playing our D&D the other day.
Very nice.
Nice.
So I just gotta do the umbrella, and then I have an idea for another painting that I should do when I'm done with this umbrella.
Yes. Do it. Sweet.
Okay. What color is... There it is. Thank you very much, 00, for the Leroy Jenkins. Oh, what is up? Hi. How are you, 0?
Hi.
Thank you. Welcome. Why is my chat not coming up here? I don't know.
3336. There it is. Because it doesn't look like a beach color, that's why.
Anyway. Alright. What color is this umbrella gonna be? I don't know.
Why does the universe hate me?
Is that a color?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Was
No, I tried to pull it apart and it just got tangled. Okay, listen. Listen.
Just listen. Now Megan's saying it.
Listen.
Also, though, if you want to interpret that as a color, you tell me what color why does the universe hate me would look like.
Colors. Why does the universe hate me? Okay. I drew the handle crooked from the Bridge of Khazad Doom. Thank you, 0. From the rest of the umbrella, it's crooked. But
It's like, wait, where did the Bridge of Khazad-dû come into? Oh, I see.
Just, 0. 00, did I tell you guys? I didn't say it yet. I didn't say it on screen. Thank you, crew.
Never gets old.
I just don't even know. I don't know why my chat's not updating either. That's annoying. Isn't that annoying when that happens? When
I
your
never have a
stuff-
problem with mine.
Of course, you don't.
Well, I don't. I gotta be honest with you. I don't touch my scenes, so like they just I set and forget. So you do a lot more stuff than I do. So if anything, it just means that I'm scrub tier and you're not.
I kind of doubt that, but whatever. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Neither of you are scrubbed, so
Do any of us really know?
shush
what
it
we're
up,
doing?
hydrate
I
yourself.
don't. Oh, is there a hydrate skin suit out? Thank you. What the hell? What was I using though? That one. Okay. And it was that one, and it was.
Oh my god, so I was watching Joe's stream last night and he was playing Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, I guess probably based on the art of this particular enemy, but every time he engaged with this one particular enemy, he would scream, "You're friends with ants." Don't be friends with ants. I have no idea why, but I was doing cause I'm always doing other work or like some other something like crafting or whatever when I'm watching a stream. So I'm just on my other screen just doing whatever, and I just hear Joe in the background being like, "No, you're friends with ants," and I'm like, it's pretty funny.
How could you?
Such a good game.
Back to thinking. Figure out how color
I
I'm
just don't know why he was screaming about them being. I guess
I can't think
they
there
have,
are.
ant
Oh.
like bodies. I think like lower bodies.
Oh well, there are some ant enemies in the game, but I don't know if he was fighting those or.
Maybe I have. Look, I know next to nothing about Elden Ring. But it was pretty funny because I had no context for it.
I will tell you, spoiler alert, there are rings in it.
What? How rude. I mean, you can tell me anything about Elden Ring because I'm not gonna play it, but I think Flutter might want to play it. So
I
Yeah.
do.
So
Honestly, I don't because it's like a FromSoft game. I don't even know if I could really explain the plot.
Yeah, well, I mean,
My-
if it's anything like the other ones.
my understanding is that it's like you need to get the Elden runes or like the Elden sigil so that you can like unite the world and become king or something.
Kind of, sort of. Well, kind of.
Kind of, sort of. Well,
Look, it's unlike Dark Souls. You're alive instead of undead? Question mark.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Can you like excuse me?
What?
You are alive in Elden Ring versus undead.
You are. You're just like the way they do it though is you're like a special class of people who are kind of like.
Well, that's because they want there to be an in-lore reason why you can die
Yeah.
and come back to life, which is
Yeah.
just you don't always have to explain that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, they kind of do. There's the idea in the game that like that death doesn't work right because of things that happened.
Again, cool, but they don't always have to do that,
Oh, I know.
which they do. Apparently, they feel like they do.
Yeah. From Stuff games always have like the deep lore, TM.
Well, but is it really deep lore if no one really knows what the story is?
Yeah. Well, people data
I
mine.
mean, it's
and I
still
watch
there,
videos on
so
it.
yes, but
Is it?
I watch
Is
other
it?
people explain the lore to me.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, I would rather have it just shoved in my face. This is what the story is.
I understand.
I would argue that if nobody can agree on what the story actually is, then it's not deep lore. It's bad writing. But I
Right.
mean, people have very strong opinions about FromSoft games, so I'm gonna get hate mail now.
Well, I don't. It's fine. Everyone's got their own taste. That's totally fine.
I am not a good enough
True,
gamer
yeah.
to play a FromSoft game, so I can never really have an opinion on
Says
one.
the lady
because-
who learned how to backstab in 5 seconds.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. I loaded up the game and I instantly knew how to backstab.
Yup.
I totally didn't hit that button
You're
by
so
accident.
good at it.
I
teasing
totally
you. I'm
didn't
teasing you.
accidentally mash a button. No, I'm taking full credit for... I didn't accidentally drink a potion while I was trying to figure out how the controls work. What are you talking about?
Well,
what
to
I
be
always
fair,
do.
yesterday Flutter was playing Dark Souls 3 and kept smacking the NPC allies.
Right. Yeah, the
Accidentally.
people at the Firelink Shrine because it's the action button for Hades, and I've been playing a bunch of Hades.
Yep. Mhm. I had that problem too because
That explains a lot.
I switched to playing Cult of the Lamb and I couldn't change my configuration to be the same. So guess who dodges every time she tries to attack?
Right.
Cult of the Lamb.
I don't know what color I'm making this. You
The
guys.
struggle is real. Oh my gosh. So Ghost and I have started watching Babylon 5. Have either of you watched that one?
Nope.
Is that the one with the like gray lady and the like ship alien?
No, I don't think so.
Which one is that?
You might be thinking of Andromeda.
Oh, maybe. I know I've seen bits of it. But I've
Oh,
never
you might
really
be
sat
thinking
down and
of
watched-
Farscape.
Oh, that's Farscape. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
we've
I've
seen
bits of
that.
it.
That is fucking bonkers, by
Yeah.
the way. But no, this came out at around the same time as Deep Space Nine, so it's
Mhm.
very 90s. It's super camp, but it's pretty good. Ghost has seen it before. I somehow missed the Babylon 5 train, so I never saw it. While it was on TV.
Mhm.
But we were watching an episode tonight, and this guy got like kidnapped by an assassin, and he woke up in this harness, and this guy was like, "These are the pain givers," and we were like,
Whoa.
"Wow, really
Oh.
futuristic name, the pain givers."
Right.
And then another character walked into the scene and was like, "I see you're using the pain givers."
That's beautiful.
Also, like, in that show, you can tell it's pre 9/11 because they just walk, like, passengers just walk onto spaceships and no one checks their ID,
There's
no
no
one checks their
security.
bags. There's a security guy just standing there, but he just looks at people as they walk past. He does nothing.
It's beautiful.
Harness the power of the pain givers. It was so funny. So the thing with Babylon 5 is it didn't age as well as Star Trek because they used CG instead of like models and
yeah.
stuff. But it was, you know, the era of not so great. I mean, I'm sure it was state of the art at the time. But now we look at it and we're like, lol.
Right.
Those were
Right.
Terrible effects. That's
yeah,
awesome.
so but the story is really interesting so far. I mean, we haven't gotten too deep into the story yet, but it like the reason for the station being there is interesting. So I'm
Yeah.
interested to see.
We finished our rewatch of Good Omens yesterday.
Nice.
Nice.
And I watched the Rings of Power.
Oh, what did you think?
I really enjoyed
Oh, did you finish it? Did you finish it?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the funny thing I can reveal to you now. So Flutter sent me a message.
It is only 8 episodes, right? It's one season. That's 8 episodes long.
one season.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just before
Flutter
you
sent me a
start talking
message.
about things.
What was the last thing that happened? Everybody close your ears for a second.
Yeah,
What was the
spoilers.
last thing you remember
Spoilers.
happening
Spoilers for the
in the show?
Rings show. The Rings of Power. What's his face went to Mount Doom.
yeah. Okay,
Like,
so
You saw the forging of the ring.
Yes.
So-
yeah.
Yeah, that was the last episode.
Yeah.
mute if you don't want spoilers. So Flutter sent me a message saying, what did you say? He said like
This guy is Sauron. I'm gonna be so mad.
Yes. Okay. So when you said that, again, spoilers for everyone. When you sent me that message, I was like, oh, she means what's his face? Howard.
What?
The other guy. The
Ardare?
Smith?
no. The Galadriel's guy pal.
Yeah.
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 Howard.
The one that
Yeah,
ends up
Howard.
being him, actually.
So
The one who's Sauron.
Right.
I thought that's who you. I thought that's who you meant.
That is
You
not who I meant. I meant
You meant the
big
other guy, and so that's why I said it's Tom Bombadil.
I know, but I thought that
And
was
you were like-
perfect. I was like, oh
And then you were like, yes, and I'm like,
You think that's Tom Bombadil?
no, it's not.
no, but she meant the
I meant the
stranger.
tall dude with the high
I know,
foot.
but wait, you think the stranger is Tom
No,
Bombadil?
No, I don't.
it's not. I was making
know
a
who it
joke.
is. I
I was
don't.
making a joke.
I know who it is now.
I said that.
But
I
Nobody
said that-
knows who it is, but I'm
Okay,
pretty
well, I
sure
have
it's
some
Gandalf.
pretty. There's some pretty strong
I'm pretty
indications
sure it's
that it's
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
No, I said that as a joke because I thought you were talking about the other guy, and then
Right.
eventually when you're like, if he turns, I was so worried he was going to be evil, and I'm like, wait, who are you talking about? And I was like,
Right.
oh,
See,
no,
Yeah.
I thought that Ardare was going to turn out to be Sauron
Ardare,
because
yeah.
that is
Oh, yeah,
one
'cause
of the
he's
names.
guy, right? That he uses,
Well,
right?
in the lore which
Right.
I've read of the Lord of the Rings, that is
Right.
one of his names.
Right.
But I also knew as soon as he started talking about the forging, I knew it had to be him because I knew that he was involved.
Right in the making.
They-
Yeah.
Well, they actually very accurately nailed like the forging of the Silmaril rings because afterwards Ghost Pepper, we're just talking about it, guys, so there's going to be spoilers for a while.
Yeah.
Because Ghost Pepper afterwards was like, well, why did they keep moving ahead with it and just make 3 instead of 2? Because they still did what he said, and I was like, because
Because
the
they have a
lore
secret one
is-
now.
well, but that's the lore. Like the lore
Mhm.
is that some people think that Sauron was involved in the forging of all the rings, but the elves claim that their rings were made separately. So they actually did a really good job of depicting
Right.
the fact that like no one is entirely 100% sure if he actually was involved in the making of the Elven Rings.
Right.
The Elden Rings.
Yeah. The 3 that they made.
Yeah, those 3 rings.
I was
are
making a
three-
joke. I said
I
that.
see.
I said the Elden Rings.
Yeah, we both missed it. That
Just ignore me, please.
Woof.
Look.
I thought you said Elven Rings, so.
Oh,
Wait, can I just tell you how much of a fucking chaos goblin my husband is?
Uh-huh.
So we got these Dice Advent calendars and we thought that they would be different. So the first day when he came home, I showed him mine because I had already opened it and it turned out that he got the same one. So today I was like, don't come into my office because you'll see the die for the day because it's just sitting on my desk. But I had posted a picture of them on Twitter because I always post my Advent stuff on Twitter. So he posted a reply to my Twitter and was like, don't come in my office, you'll spoil me, but you posted screenshots. Not photos, by the way. He said you posted screenshots of it. So I went downstairs and I was like, you never read my Twitter feed. I'm not going to take responsibility for that. And he was like, oh, I didn't see it until after I opened up the Advent anyway.
What a troll.
So if anyone's like, is Ghost really a Chaos Goblin off of stream? Yes. 100%.
Just
There's
in
only-
case anybody was wondering.
What was that, Wolf?
said he's really nice on stream.
I still didn't hear you.
Oh, I said he's only nice on stream.
Yeah, air quotes.
Unless he's DMing, of course, then he's a right monster.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't understand why people were so desperate for that show to be bad, because it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I thought it
But
was
there's-
quite nice. It had
there's-
me
there's-
like I wanted to see it. Like I wanted to finish
There's
it.
black people in it. That's not acceptable.
Oh my fucking Christ! Who cares?
I know.
Damn.
Some people,
Chat, start that sarcasm tag, by
some
the way.
people apparently really care. Yeah, Wolf likes, look, Wolf, I can't think of his name, but Wolf likes that guy. We all do. He's super hot.
I can never remember that guy's name.
I
I
can't
just
remember
Give me a
his
second.
name either.
Give me a second.
I keep calling Ariandel. I know that's not his
no,
name.
it's
Adirondack.
Stop it.
Adirondack. I could just Google it.
What's his name, Flutter? Do you know?
Okay, well, just
The elf in
I
Rings
know
of
who
Power.
he's talking about. It's
The really
Oh,
hot
God.
elf guy in Rings of Power.
Oh my god, what the fuck is his
Who
name
has
now?
the
Although
the guy
I
who's not Elrond.
I have a
Right,
massive
right.
crush on Elrond.
The
He's
other guy.
such a
Oh
cute
god,
boy.
he is
I
He
love
was
too
so
cute.
good in the
It's
Rings of
really,
Power,
really cute.
like-
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
And
too.
his bromance with friggin' what's his face? Was it Thorin?
Durin.
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 Durin. Yeah.
Yeah, their freaking bromance was the best, yo. Yeah, okay, but what's that guy's name?
I'm trying to think of it. Hold on. I know because we were actually watching it with the. Oh, by the way, I've recently because we Tiri likes to watch things with the closed captioning on.
We
It's
do that
easier
sometimes.
to do things.
I always do that. It's just much
We
easier.
watched most of For All Mankind with the subtitles on.
Aaron
so that we knew
Deer.
what the Russians were saying.
Aaron
Right.
Deer.
Aaron Deer.
Aaron
Yeah.
Aaron Deer.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Senor McHotpants.
He
got
was
some Dom
he was
Rand vibes
fantastic.
from
I
him.
really liked him too.
I also like that they did some like cool LV trick things without going as egregious as they did in the Hobbit
Like with
movies with
Legolas?
fucking Legolas.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
didn't have them, friggin'
Hopping up.
scale an elephant. It's still only
but
counted
all
as
at the
one.
same time, I still thoroughly enjoyed those parts of those movies. So
Look, it's still only counted as one. That was fair.
it's still exactly.
Oh, I mentioned this before. So I finally got I watched Rings of Power with my dad, and we finally are sitting down and actually watching Lord of the Rings. He's not seen all of it at one time together.
Oh, interesting.
So we watched the first half of the first one during our.
Are you watching like the extended editions? 'Cause
Yes,
that's 24 hours of content.
Well, I mean, we're doing it over. We're not doing it all at once. Of course.
Right. But that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no other way.
I love doing marathons like that though. They're fun.
Yeah.
Well, before what was it? Before The Last Jedi, when we got together to watch like all the movies, Flutter and I were the only ones who made it through all of the other Star Wars. Some people slept. Some people chose to sleep during the marathon, but not us.
Right.
My hands
You
are very
watched-
sweaty. Ugh.
We watched all of the Star Wars.
Oh
The
my
crew,
god.
Arondir, the one
Arondir.
short-haired elf guy that hangs out with the
Arondir.
people in that town.
Arondir.
I gotta
Arondir.
admit, you called him Arondak, and he's just always gonna be that
I know.
for me now.
That's what messed me up the most because it was so close and I couldn't shoot. Couldn't place it. Arondir. That's his name. That's right. He is very pretty.
Yeah, it actually helped make it easier for me to.
Actually, the
explain things.
only elf I really didn't like in the show was the king because he
'Cause
he
he's
was
a douchebag.
not. No, he wasn't really very elfy to me. I couldn't see his face and take him seriously as an elf. His face was too boxy.
Well, it's supposed to be, and that's supposed to be like. I'm pretty sure that's Gil-galad. or
Gil-galad?
whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Actually, you know what's really funny is when you say like his face is boxy. I used to. So when the films came out, I used to have the biggest like hate for Liv Tyler because I'm like, she doesn't look like an elf. She has poofy cheeks. Okay.
No, she's
You
very
are-
elf-like. I'm sorry.
She is
like,
fucking gorgeous elf.
Look, I was like 19. Okay, like
I had no idea.
I've come to appreciate her performance, but back in the day, I was like, oh, she's a poofy cheek. Oh my god.
I loved her always, so I don't know. I had no problems with her.
he
ever
has
being
it
an elf.
going.
And also, she learned her shit and can still speak the Elvish that she learned.
Oh yeah, I know. I
Kristen,
understand.
I googled him Smash. I'm assuming that's our elf bow that you're talking
Yeah, he
about.
is
Definitely.
hot man.
Kiki,
I still think I'd pick Elrond, but
out of the would you have to pick them?
Wait, do we only have to pick one? I don't think.
I was gonna
I
say,
don't
was
agree with
that presented to us as a
I
thing?
don't-
I was
Because
like, if
feel
you
like
had to
that wasn't
choose
part of the
one-
agreement.
Well, I think that we should just get rid of the idea of choosing one.
Yeah.
okay. I'm cool with
just-
that.
I can't.
Look,
once-
elves are
Listen, once you pop, you just can't stop.
flexible. Oh yeah.
Truth.
Think of all the things you could teach them,
Holly for all
and
the
they
people.
could teach you.
I love it. I really
Also,
am hating.
also
how
that
this
was a
is coming
Pringles
out.
joke, guys. Get your head out
I
of the
know
gutter.
it was.
Or was it?
Oh my god.
Weird.
I don't know what to do with this umbrella. Just,
Where's it? Oh, I see it.
it's really bad.
Um,
I did it wrong. I did the top part okay, but then this purple. I'm gonna have to like disguise the bottom somehow.
You can just go over it with another layer of paint.
I'm gonna have to. I just don't. I painted that with
I mean, I think it
watercolors,
looks. I think it looks fine. I don't see what's wrong with it.
You're
but-
your own worst critic.
I I made a domino out of resin. Nice, Kiki.
All right, it's
Very
okay.
cool.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna finish it,
Resin
and then
stuff
we'll see.
is like amazing.
I'm gonna be trying to get into the resin game at some point. Have ideas.
So I've been watching the Moko Made channel a lot because, like, they're what I watch.
Because
when I
they're
eat
there on
breakfast.
every day. Like it's easy to catch them.
They are, and disclaimer: this is not a criticism because I really love them, but I almost never see them doing art.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because
well, she
I
does
end
the
up.
painting.
Well, so I almost always end up just watching like the first hour of the show.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
almost never see past that. And they do like sharding and stuff at the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's funny because every time Derek's like, we're professional, like full-time artists, I'm like, when do you guys do art?
When does it actually happen?
When does it happen?
Yeah.
But
Well,
I think
they
it's
do-
because like my work day is like at the
Right.
same time they're streaming, so I just
Yeah.
miss it. Also, he said that he tried cross stitch and he was like, I did a whole line of cross stitch, and then he showed it and it was like 2 stitches. And I was like, that's what you call a line? And he's like, well, what do you call it? And I was like, when you said a line, I thought you meant like a row of stitches. Like
like an actual
like a row of stitches. So he was like, what would you call it, Starboard? It's a line.
I mean, technically,
he
an
wasn't-
X is 2 lines.
He wasn't wrong. It looked like a line. That's just not what I thought he meant when he
Yeah.
said a line.
I think I can fix it if I just pull this one down a little bit further.
Goal is to get Beastie Boy finished tonight.
Beastie Boy.
He looks really good, I gotta say. Now that I've got like the outline of his face in. I see her using the pain givers.
No, it's not at all helpful.
Also, speaking of Moko Maid, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I think they have a redeem for Dino Dick now.
Yes, they do, and I'm saving up for it. Have
is
you
that?
seen it?
I
have
saw the
one.
Dino Dick and the Dino
Yeah.
badge, yeah. They made a,
It's like a dildo with dinosaur legs
like a
and tail.
dildo with, and it has the googly eyes on it.
It's phenomenal.
It's a Dino Dick. Yeah, it's a dinosaur shaped dick, and it has googly eyes on it.
It's
Sounds like
beautiful.
something we'd buy off of Bad Dragon.
You would appreciate it.
You
Wolf.
really would.
Oh, I'm
would.
sure it would.
I started writing a Marvel book
had-
on my own school after I heard about the Marquette high school bomb threats, and the small amount of research I've done has so many results. It's heartbreaking. Yep.
Now I feel bad because I'm talking about a Dino Dick.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just writing up my name. I'm seeing if I can speak. Well, yes, it should. It is absolutely an epidemic of an issue in this country. It's disgusting,
Mhm.
really.
But yeah, they had like 4 redeems for it. Not to demean the other topic. They
No.
had like 4 redeems for it while I was on this morning, and I was like, I wonder if Flutter knows about this.
I do. I'm saving up for it, but it's a long way off for me. It's like 100,000 points or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah, keep pushing.
Absolutely.
Speak up for yourself.
It is a thing that needs to be looked at and talked about more in this country, in terms of actual real solutions.
I mean, that was an issue when we were in school, and that was 10
Yeah.
years ago now.
Yeah,
20 years ago now.
my
I'm old.
Don't tease me like that.
the artist formerly known as Flutter Hubs graduated from his high school 2 years before his high school was the first one that it happened
Dang.
in Oregon. That was like a year or two before Columbine.
Yeah. Well, I remember extensive discussion about Columbine when I was in school.
Right. Well, because it happened when we were in school.
Oh, yeah. It was... But it doesn't seem like... If anything, it's gotten worse since we were in school, and they've
Oh,
not
for
done
sure.
anything
And
about
they've
it.
done absolutely
Mhm.
nothing for it. Right. It's the worst. It's really bad. Yeah, it's like you wake up and look at the news and just expect. You're waiting to see something awful these days. Like, instead of, anything positive. Really.
I
At
don't
this
watch
point.
or read the news for that very reason.
Right. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's just like, why?
Yeah, I limit myself.
Yeah.
Which is not to say I have no idea what's going on in the world, but I filter very carefully because I need to be a functional human being.
Yup.
Right. It's a thing.
Understood.
I think I might just
Yeah.
fix them, because do I have
Crew,
enough?
let's just say that
Maybe I do.
Texas is fucked.
Wolf would know.
Yup.
All right, I think I'm done, at least for now, with him, because should I outline it? I should maybe outline it. That might make it look better. But
Yeah, or, like,
but
give
would it
it-
make it look worse, actually?
Well, you don't have to outline it in black. Like you could outline the sections in like white or something to make it look more patterned.
Ooh,
umbrella
okay.
top.
I like that. Cool, cool. Thank you.
Do it.
I've owned umbrellas.
Listen, I'm good with the suggestion. I'm actually really want to
Luxury
get. I'm
purchase.
just at this point. I'm kind of like I just want to get done with this because I want to start working on that other thing that I want to work on.
What else
I
do
have
you
an
want?
idea.
I want to see it.
Well, if nothing.
No,
yet.
not yarn vomit.
The
No.
idea
Oh
is
god,
in
no,
my
no, no,
head.
no, no, no,
Why?
no.
What?
Okay. There's this
Yarn
thing that
vomit?
happens. So normally with
I know
yarn
exactly
balls,
what you mean.
normally with yarn
Oh,
balls,
oh,
you get
I've seen it. Okay. Oh God, I thought you
Center
said
pole.
urine vomit. I
It
was
took me
like,
a minute
what
too.
are you
It took me a
talking
minute
about?
too. It took me a minute too. It took me a minute too.
look. I'm a goblin, but not that bad of a goblin.
Okay, all right. Let's do the outline of this baby and then move on. Don't like this brush.
I think you were trying to give good news earlier, and then you got Leroy Jenkins like 3 times, and I don't think you ever said what you were gonna say.
Well, you know what? The next project has something to do with it, so I'll say it.
It just occurred to me. I was like, oh yeah, she never finished that sentence.
Nope, nope, she never did. That's how
We swept
easily
on.
Flutter's brain jumps track.
We swept on so quickly. It wasn't just you. It was all of us. Let's be honest.
Uh-huh. I don't have enough. You just said it. Thank you, Striker. Thanks for helping her out in his moment
I
of
have
need.
I have like a million channel points. So.
That was beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Not gonna try to get the last 3 stitches out of this. I will just use another strand for them, much as I hate to do that. I'm at least at the end of the pattern for the most part, so I know I won't run out of these colors. That wasn't the right.
It's something. It is better with the stripe, though. Thanks, Meg.
Mm. Yeah, no problem. I figured that would make it like feel more finished, but also give it like a this is part of the design feeling.
Yeah. I mean, everything on here is pretty wonk, so I'm not mad about the fact that it's wonk. I'm just... It needed something to make it look less wonk. And this does it.
I know that feeling very well. Believe me.
So, we have an umbrella! Ooh!
I really like that with the white. That looks really cute.
Yeah. I'm not mad. This is done. This is done. I'm calling it done.
It looks good.
Even with a weird clover flower thing and failure blob in the center there. It's done.
I thought that was intentional. I thought that was just
That's
just
weird.
shading.
This is like a...
I thought it was shading, yeah.
It's like a bad acid trip. It's...
It's fine. It looks fine.
Alright. Moving on! Oh, I'm excited about this one.
What's the plan?
So, I got a job today. And the place that it's at is a martini candy bar. Candy martini bar? A bar that makes martinis that are
It's a
garnished
bar
with
with
all kinds of crazy candy.
Martinis and candy. There you go.
Yeah.
You got there.
So I was thinking maybe I could do a big old martini glass and gummy bear or something, like fun and whimsical
that'd be cool.
and cute.
I will
right?
say the martinis do look pretty.
They are very pretty, aren't they? They're
I-
very inspirational.
Looking at the menu, I was like, I'm not sure how many of these I would order, but dang, are they ever pretty.
Right? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of sweet going on in them. And I personally, you know, not a huge sweet fan, but you know what? That's okay. A lot of people are. And I am not here to harsh anybody's cold. So, the question is, can Flutter draw a giant-ass martini glass?
Flutter draw a giant ass.
Well, I'm sure that she could draw both of those things. I have absolute faith. I don't know if she's trying to draw an ass right now, but she would draw a very beautiful ass.
I'm sure.
If she wanted to. If that was the goal.
That was the goal. Unfortunately, a giant ass is not the goal today.
Unfortunately, not the goal today. Unfortunately. Never say never, but it's not gonna happen tonight. The eternal struggle to hold the cross stitch in a way where I
Oh.
can see what I'm doing and you guys can also see what I'm doing.
You got a message as well.
What?
What?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been trying to think about how many gods my D&D world should have. I just came up with the idea for another geez, there's so much. This is what happened. I mean, you can have other worlds with gods in it too, you know?
Right? There doesn't have to be just one, yo.
Spread the love, spread the love, spread the love. I hate tying a whole strand for 3 stitches, but it's what happened. So we're gonna live with it. just tied this off under more stitches than I actually made with it.
We get those little details in.
I am going to that where everyone can see it. Maybe if I can figure that out, and I'm gonna go grab myself some wine.
Yeah.
Especially since I feel even more confident having a little bit of alcohol now that I am on less of the medication. So.
Right.
BRB.
Hey.
I feel like it's much whiter at the top than it should be. I feel like it should be more like this. I wonder how many of these papers I'm gonna go through before I find my teeny glass.
To be fair, crew, if you look at something like D&D, you think of like the normal D&D pantheon, but technically you can choose from like the D&D pantheon plus like every like human like real life pantheon too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, they're limitless possibilities.
there's like shitloads of gods in D&D.
yeah, limitless. Maybe I need to come in sharper here too. Yeah, I think maybe that's it.
Crafting.
Yo, Mimi Toes! That's a cool looking glass. Thank you. Hi, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Via crafting and arting? Because that's what we do on Friday nights, at least as of tonight.
Yeah.
For now. That might change because this job that I just got is gonna probably make me work Friday nights, so I won't be around anymore. But it's okay. And I'm sorry. Turn those off too. It's a little bit bigger than I need. I don't care though. There's gonna be a different thing. I need to. I like this song actually. Oh my gosh, I was typing everything out and then realized that all of it is a spoiler for if I do a one shot with y'all. Well then don't do that.
I do hope we get to do that, crew.
Yeah.
It's sad the scheduling didn't work out, but we'll figure out a time. I think this time of year is really busy for a lot of people. So
Yeah, it really is. Definitely a thing. Alright, so maybe I do it a little bit more up here. I really want it to cut down a little bit sharper, but also, you know. Did I play any spooky games on a stream yet? No. I have once upon a time played Phasmo on stream, and that is literally once upon a time
That was the thing.
that game terrified me. Can I recommend? You can recommend one, but I probably won't play it. Tyke and Sons Lumber Company. What?
I've not heard of that one.
What is the premise of that one? I should say. I actually really want this thing to be way.
Yeah, I think sometimes it depends on the context. Like, I think there's games that have horror elements, but they're not.
Right.
Like,
Like
jump
Dark
scare
Souls
style
has like horror elements in my opinion, because like
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
constantly
say
getting jump scared in that fucking game.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
Uh-huh.
I'm laughing with you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just want this to be the way it should be.
We were all there once.
Yeah, but that was one time I played Phasmo, and that was that. That was not gonna happen again. I don't know. I could be convinced, but it would have to be very convincing.
Yeah, I feel bad 'cause I think Peter was planning to put something together for Halloween. It just didn't come together.
Mm. Yeah, you gotta start planning stuff like that way far out.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This is like the most wonk martini glass. Can I please get it to just look like a martini glass? I really...
Right.
Hello?
Hello.
It ain't that spooky. But what's it about? Oh. I missed things. I bring it up both Flutter and Kali now, but I was saying the next time you guys' session gets canceled or something, I could do a one-shot for the remainder players if they want to. Best part is I
The
can
main
genuinely build
problem
more
with-
into it. Yeah.
The main problem with something like that is that you generally need to prepare ahead of time, like characters and all that
maps
kind of
and
stuff.
things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
There's
Just
a
let
lot
us
more going
know.
on. Yeah.
Crew, if there's like a thing you want to do, let us know because we'll have to make some characters.
Yeah, because those cancellations, I don't know if you guys realize how last minute those cancellations are, but they're very last minute.
Yeah, it was like last minute.
But I mean, for anyone also who doesn't know, the reason why the session was canceled was because Ghost almost had to completely redo his report cards that night.
Poor man.
Right.
It was not great. He was not happy.
No kidding. Like,
The IT
that
guy,
is not something
like,
that you want to do.
well, and when I say like he had to recalculate grades and everything, like
That's ridiculous.
some of that stuff is done digitally through that program. So it wasn't just I have to re-enter a bunch of stuff. It was I have to redo all the calculations and all the weighting and all the...
What a pain.
Yeah. So the IT guy luckily kept at it and was able to fix it, but it was a moment for sure.
We're gonna come back to that one maybe. I'm gonna start over.
Okay. You looking?
I'm looking.
Yes. Oh, is it done?
Oh my
Oh my
God!
god, it's so awesome!
The tentacles are done.
Oh, that's true. You have to do the eyes, yeah.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be too bad. This one's a little.
Oh, they look so good.
That's amazing.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
They look
They-
so
they-
good.
They did warn that occasionally like these might loosen a little bit, but you can
That's
just recall
okay.
them.
Yeah,
I just want it to be
no.
good. I worry about it.
It's fucking amazing. What are you talking about?
Let's see. Yeah.
I'm so excited about this fucking hat. Ah, so good.
Amazing.
I'm so
It's so
excited to have
good.
this hat.
All right. Before I get too excited, I need to weave in this end so it doesn't come loose. Kind of important.
Need to be higher.
Thank you, crew. So
I'm
far,
really excited about it.
yeah, so far this is the hardest thing I've made.
Kiki, are you working on your quilt?
I've learned a lot.
It's really cool. I fucking love that hat.
Yeah,
It's
it
really-
actually once you've learned, it's really not that difficult. It's just it's just fiddly.
Also got my Domrin list on in the background, which is hitting the spot tonight.
Yeah.
It's only how many hours long now? It's only 9 hours long. I need to start splitting them out into the like individual project playlists.
It is down there, isn't it?
Oh, this might be the wrong color, actually. No, I want this star. 15578. That's right. Nice, Kiki. That's awesome. How's the quilt going? Going okay. I know quilts are very time consuming.
Yeah, it's a whole
For
fucking
sure.
thing, yeah.
Beast's massive eyebrows here. Sometimes this one just does not want to go through the canvas.
So, all right. So, question for you, because this is your hat. I
I can't look
oh.
up right now.
That's fine.
Okay. Was it?
I'm leaning towards this for
Yeah.
eyes. I've also got. I know it's hard to tell, but this one's a little warmer and this one's a little cooler.
I'm cool with whichever one.
Okay.
Whichever one you think works
I'm leaning
best.
towards this one. Okay. I feel like this, because it's slightly creamier, it will match better with the blue.
Yeah, that works.
This ball of yarn is like, talk about yarn vomit. Look at this.
Sorry, I just needed to get the.
No, you're
I needed
fine.
to get that actually like tied off.
No apologies, man.
Oh boy.
Oh. There's actually 2 balls. Didn't know that. Oh, I remember. I think I got so frustrated trying to unwind this that I actually cut the yarn.
Big
It's a-
mood.
Yep.
That's a big mood right there.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
I really just need to get over the fact that this is. I hate doing round shapes from the side.
hmm
Yeah.
That's another big mood.
You guys see it finally. There we go. Yay! We have a glass bottle.
Yeah.
It only took me like 20 minutes just to do that one thing.
I mean, like you said, round shapes from the side are hard. I thought the first one looked really good, and you were like, I'm gonna do this again, so.
Right. I just didn't like the way that the top was too wide open, and I just was not right. It's good. This is good.
It looks good, yeah.
It looks like a martini glass. That's the important thing.
It does, indeed.
Yeah.
Flutter, did I tell Megan about my new swear from Dark Souls last night?
Oh, ha ha ha.
No?
You might have to help me with it, Bo. I don't know if I can remember it. Something about
Also, hey, Bo. How's it going?
Hi,
Bo the
Bo.
distance.
Bo, I got a job!
I had so much trouble getting that through there. Well, that makes sense.
Swollen toad testicles! That's right.
Ah, that sounds like a Flutter curse for sure.
Erase for shavings all over me too. Cool. Okay. Thank you!
Oh, you bugger.
I'm so happy! So this piece of art that I'm doing right now is inspiration from the fact that I got a job because I'm gonna be working at a martini bar that also sells candy. So I'm gonna make I wanna have like a gummy bear sitting here. Like a giant ass.
A giant ass.
Giant ass gummy bear. Just hanging out down here.
Can you make that
Giant
gummy bear
gummy bear ass.
have clappable cheeks?
He's just gonna be a giant gummy bear.
Can the clap of his ass cheeks be dummy thick?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of last night. I couldn't remember the meme for that.
Colonel.
Yeah, that's
Trying
what
to
it is.
I'm trying to stealth with the clap of my ass cheeks. Dummy thick. I don't remember the whole thing. This is a blurb. Bo can tell us.
Oh my god.
Bo, how are you? I'm handling everything. It's not going. Can you make that bear have giant cheeks?
I'm trying to make the bear have literally
Are
trying
all
to
the
make the bear
quotes-
giant cheeks.
Can
Just
I-
Are
not
all
the
the
right
quotes
cheeks.
just me
Can I
saying?
request a chiseled jaw?
Yes.
Can we have can this gummy bear be Gaston?
Giga Chad.
Gaston the gummy bear. Gummy bear version of Gaston. And he's roughly the size of a barge. I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks, there we go, keeps alerting the guards. That's it.
Yeah, Snake got that.
Eyes are dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Trying to figure out where.
To answer Wolf's question, half of them are yes. Half I
Oh.
don't remember the question.
If all the quotes on this channel are just me saying
Oh.
horrible things.
Probably at least half of them.
Most
How
of
do
them
you
are
make-
probably you talking about butts.
Yeah,
I'm really not
there's a
mad
good
about this,
chance
though.
of that. What was I said yesterday that where this stream is very mature and we're very serious people.
Right.
Yeah, very serious. Did
I
not
think it's
talk
quote
about
somebody 27 or
Dino
something
Dick.
like that, I think.
did not talk about Dino Dick for like a solid 5 minutes.
Right. Something like this. I have no idea if I am correctly drawing a gummy bear at this point. I'm drawing something that I think looks like a gummy
I mean, there's many different types of gummy bears, so I don't know if it's really a right or wrong kind of thing. I thought you were gonna put the gummy bear inside the martini glass.
No,
so-
it's a giant gummy bear. This place sells giant gummies and
I
worms.
did
and
Have
notice
you
stuff like
that.
seen?
You can get
Have-
vodka
So-
ones or tequila ones apparently.
Yeah.
To go. If you would like.
You can eat your liquor while you walk around. Just... There it is, code 27. I did not talk about Dino Dick for a long time.
Oh, Passchendaele
Beautiful.
just came on. I need to go re-listen to the whole Book of Souls. Not that this song is from Book of Souls, but I need to go re-listen to the whole Book of Souls album.
I don't know that gummy bears were supposed to have like discernible features, so I'm not sure how to deal with the fact that I want to give him a face, but
They have
they
the
have like
outline
impressions and stuff, right?
Yeah, they have like the impression of eyes and a nose and stuff.
right. This is my gummy bear so
Old,
far.
cold, dead eyes. Yeah. I would say you could give them like more defined eye space if you wanted to.
Also,
It's just gummy abs.
Yeah, you could give him a gummy six-pack.
out of context stuff makes statements make me laugh. Yes. Is that a cephalopod whoop?
Huh? Yes.
Yeah,
Here.
Check
it's
it
my
out.
octopus.
Have you
hat.
not
It's
seen this hat?
amazing.
This is the octopus hat. I am
It's
currently
minus for
trying.
me.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to
It's amazing.
unravel this white yarn so I can make eyeballs. Look, crew, if you're doing D&D, you could just make gelatinous cubes but make them gummy bears instead.
Right.
Yeah, they eat the party instead of the party eating that.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then the rim of the thing is gonna have candies.
I legitimately could not tell you how this yarn ended up so bad.
It probably started that way and you just never wrangled it.
Yeah. I wonder if I
Some
like
of them
stuffed it in a
do.
bag,
Sometimes-
too. Yeah.
I've had yarn that I've had to completely unravel in Yarn Ball just because it doesn't
Yeah.
ever reach a reasonable
You know, it's funny. I'm very careful about. So because I know my ADHD brain, so when I want to start a new hobby, I get fascinated by something. I give myself a very hard limit, and I say I'm not spending more than like $20 on this, because I know if I don't follow through with it, I won't have wasted much money. But I'm at the point where I'm looking at this and I'm like, I should really buy a yarn winder. Like I'm deep enough into crochet now. I'm like,
yeah, you've been crocheting for a while.
Right.
yeah. It's like the one thing I've kind of stuck to.
You knit a lot too.
Yeah, I find crocheting for my brain, it makes more sense than knitting.
But I mean, crocheting always made more sense than knitting to me too, but I never really
Yeah.
learned to knit.
I think
So
it's just everyone's different, you know?
Maybe we'll say that these are nerds because I like nerds, so I'm making nerds, so they need to be more irregular shaped then.
I think there is one of the martinis does have nerds around the top or something.
I'm sure there is one with nerds.
When I looked at one, there it was because it looked like it had a bunch of little dots around the top.
And there's 10 little ones, I think. They're all different.
I could see the rim being lined with nerds.
A lot of them are like sugars,
Mhm.
right? Like sour pepper
Yeah.
sugars, the kind of stuff like that. Most of the drinks are
I'm
garnished
very
with some kind of
fascinated
gummy
by the one
candy.
that's just a giant ball of cotton candy.
Yeah, me
It's-
too.
It's just garnished with cotton candy. It's not like
Yeah, but it
No,
looks
that
it looks
whole-
like the whole thing is cotton candy when you look
Yeah.
at the
well, but
picture.
it's cool because the way that they do it is what's in it is tequila, triple sec, and lime juice. So it's not a bunch of other already like super sweet stuff except the triple sec. But like that cotton candy is going to melt into the drink and make it its own flavor. Like the
Yeah.
flavor of it's not like flavored by anything else, is what I'm saying.
Because on
Yeah.
the picture it looks like the cotton candy has just like absorbed all of the booze.
It's really good. Actually, I'm curious to know how they do some of them because I was only there briefly the other day. I didn't get to get a good look at them. But
I mean,
some
you're
of
gonna get to
them-
know soon.
I know, and I'll be able to hopefully start making them in a couple of months. That would be cool.
Is one of the perks of working there that you occasionally get a free one?
I doubt it, given how expensive they are. That's-
Half off.
I might get a discount. I don't know. But I don't know. I learn all that stuff tomorrow, so we'll see.
I mean, I worked at Pizza
Bo
Hut. They gave us
says-
free pizzas.
Well, if I will
Yes,
pay you
but
to
this
make
is
me
an
something
expensive
cool, not for
martini
any
bar, not Pizza
ulterior
Hut.
motive of receiving an address to send you gifts.
I try to be sneaky and I'll send it from like a PO box or something.
I have offered to pay Wolf for this hat, but he hasn't let me pay for it yet.
I will once I guess I do have all the not the ingredients. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to buy more materials, basically.
I know what you mean.
So I budgeted.
Ingredients is a
correctly.
fine word for.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same
ingredients.
thing,
Work.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if I was
Octopus
gonna.
ingredients.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna run out of yarn and I would have to buy more. So I need to relook at how much that was.
I mean, if you wanna wait until you have like the shipping cost as well, and then
Oh,
I
yeah,
just send
that's
you like
true.
one lump sum, that's cool too. I wasn't sure if you were being coy about it. I'm willing to pay you. I offered to pay for the labor. I offered to pay for the labor too, and Wolf was like, nah.
Yeah, but I understand that, but that was like that one lady that was selling them for like $130 or something. I'm like,
I know. Why do you?
I'm gonna
think
charge you $130 for a hat.
Why do you think I asked you to do it? I'd rather pay you $130 than some rando.
Which is funny because I think I ended up using the exact same materials she did.
Yeah, well, she charges for the labor, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
which is fair.
Bo, if you want me to make you something, find something and let me know.
Do you
still have
want
to...
an octopus hat, Bo? Is that what I'm hearing?
Speaking of, I know, Bo, you mentioned that there was a lot of stuff on Etsy. There are a lot of crochet patterns on Etsy. That's where I got this pattern. People sell their patterns on there.
I'm not gonna lie, there's already like more hats that I want, but
Yeah.
I would feel bad if I asked you for another one.
I saw some witch ones I wanted to make for myself.
I know, I
that
want to
would-
that's what I want too. Is there's some really cool witch hats that I also want, but I'll wait like a year or two and then be like, hey.
Well, and I think a witch hat would be much easier because the reason why this is so complicated is because of all this bit. So
Yeah.
That idea is great, crew. I hope they make me something cool, not any. Oh, you guys are. I find knitting a lot easier. Yeah. Can't make my fingers do the
I think it's
crochet
just
thing.
everyone's brain works differently.
I never
so,
was able to figure out knitting.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember how to crochet anymore either. I just know that I knew how to do it at one point in time.
Yeah, I find it easier for me, like when I have to pull stuff back out, I find crochet a lot easier to fix than knitting.
Mm. Yeah. Knitting is a little more complicated.
Yeah. And plus with my like dexterity these days, like it's just
Big mood.
Getting old sucks, you guys.
yeah.
Although it helps when your body isn't trying to like fuck you up and do weird shit. 'Cause
Right.
As soon as we got my thyroid acting the way it was supposed to do, suddenly I feel like 10 years younger again.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome. See, I think that's the best way to learn. I learned off YouTube tutorials, and I think a lot of my techniques probably pretty sloppy because of that. But
I
You
mean,
gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't think your technique matters. I think the results matter, and look
Right.
at how pretty that thing
That's fair. That's fair.
And I mean, every type of craft people do it differently because when I was hanging out on Moko Made and they were talking about the cross stitch, Dev was showing that she was doing one and she actually just drew the pattern onto the like canvas
Yeah.
and so that she can
do her own.
have something to follow. Yeah. So like I always just follow the pattern, but you know, every way works, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Wrong grammar. No worries. No worries, Bo. It's Friday night. You don't have to be grammatically correct.
Right. We are not here to judge your grammar tonight. Little bubble rim. Little candied rim.
Oh, that looks so cute.
So
I
nice.
like it. I really like that.
What I could see you doing is like doing like tattoo art, like commissions for people.
You know, my sister just started doing tattooing.
Yeah. Well, I meant like not
Lots
necessarily
of
that, but I meant like
lots of people
doing-
will buy like a design to
yeah, that's what I
from
meant.
an artist. Yeah. Hey, why am I
Well,
here? How
if this job
you?
goes well, I will say officially, I will get this. I will tattoo this. I will get this tattooed.
Amazing.
I could see you having that tattooed. Yeah.
It could be my first not on my back tattoo.
I still need to get a tattoo. I've been dealing with health things, and I haven't had a chance to follow
Right.
up about it.
I feel like I could never get one because I can't make a decision.
I had a guy who was gonna help me find a tattoo place. I just, right around the time I was talking to him was around the time when I started having the problems with my feet, and then I went straight from the feet problems to the thyroid problems.
Right.
So I'm just kind of just now getting to the point where I can start, I have the brain power to start thinking of other things again.
Okay.
Why? Hello, why? Welcome, welcome. I soon gonna hurt my mother, very similar to your mother. I learned to just stop trying to autocorrect my mistakes of typing because autocorrect is a bully. Autocorrect is a bully. I'm with you. I don't know why. How many times I can spell
Autocorrect on my
thanks?
phone
The word
is
thanks
so
with a B
awful.
instead of an N, and it accepts that. Like, what the hell? But it changes wheel to or well to wheel
Hey,
like all the
Vinyl.
time. Like, what the?
How's it going?
No.
Hopping in for a quick hello. Have a cold? Oh no! Did Collie give you the sickness? I have a cold, so I'm big chilling on the couch today. Your projects look great.
yeah,
I hope you feel
Kiki.
better, Vinyl. Get some
You can't
sleep.
trust that cauliflower. I'm telling you.
Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, Mild Jackalope, welcome, welcome.
I'm here to FNA and CWF and Chew Bubblegum.
Friday night
Did
arts
you-
and crafts with friends.
Did you bring back the shots, Redeem?
Yes, I did.
Because I know
You
Mild
didn't have to
Jackalope
say. I'm
wanted that.
sure that they would have
last
found
week.
it eventually, if that's okay.
Mild Jackalope, shots are back. Look, you deserve shots tonight.
I did get a job today, Jackalope.
Listen.
I know I have a job.
Oh, Bo redeemed
Bo
it.
did it. Stop
Bo
taking
did
fucking
it.
duck phone. You know that's not what I meant, right? All right, let's do shots. Where's my my whiskey? So you know what? I'm gonna do a tastier shot tonight, if that's okay with you, Bo.
Yeah, high class shot.
Let me go grab.
High
let me go grab
class shots.
something that's just a little bit more palatable than. That's not palatable.
I'm spent as heck after that one stream.
What?
Like 6 you shall not pass laters, and that does it to you.
Why not some strawberry lemonade vodka tonight?
Ooh.
We're working a martini bar now. So vodka is appropriate, I believe. And a sugary one because strawberry lemonade. There you go. Thank you so much for the shot, my friend. Cheers, friends. Yay, I got a
Cheers. Cheers. I don't think I'll ever get over 2,000 channel points, mostly because all my points go into scaring Flutter with Leroy Jenkins or Hydrate.
It is.
What shirts came in the mail today? Why am I here?
Yeah, tell us about your shirts.
I don't have the strength for this tonight.
Tell us what you're wearing. Why am I here?
Oh my gosh. Yes, tell us what you're wearing.
Okay, Vinyl, thank you so much for coming and hanging out and saying hi.
Yeah.
And
We love you,
throwing work
Vinyl.
on. I hope
Feel
you're
better
better.
soon.
Oh my goodness, feel better soon. Open day 2 of your Lego calendar. Yes, Bo, tell us what's in it. Are they minifigures? I post them in Ghost and
Shoot.
Flutter servers. They're hell of a boss shirts.
And 1, 2, 3, 3, 8. Which is this one?
Oh, those are cute. I have
I'll
no
look in a
idea
sec.
who they are, but it's cute. They're so colorful.
Everything's sticking
Never
to me.
had an
Everything's
advent
sticking to
calendar
me.
before. Are they worth it? I've never had one either. Through
Depends on which one you get.
Oh, that's super cute. What? So cute. These are what I got out of my advent calendar so far for so I got the dice adventure dice rather advent calendar. This was day 1, the purpley one. I don't know if I can get the upper camera to focus on it a bit better.
yeah, they're so pretty.
And then the D6 from
I think
today.
if you put your hand behind it. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so I really like them. Ooh. Thank you. I
Alright,
rolled a
let's
12.
see. Let's see if I can make this work.
You can do it. I feel like you've done
This-
the most complicated parts so far.
This little bit should turn. I know this is a bad color. It's hard to see it, but this should turn into a circle if I pull it right.
You can do it.
Ta-da! It's a circle now.
I don't actually like
Need
this.
better
song.
lighting for
Well,
this,
I like
so
it,
hard
but
to
I don't want to
see.
listen to it, so. Because I just used a bunch of it. Ugh.
Yeah, there's like a million types of advent calendars these days.
I don't want to deal with this right now, but it's a bit of a mess.
Candy Ram is done. Okay. So far, we have a martini glass, a gummy bear, and a candy ram. A little liquid, but we don't know what's in it yet. Got a new camera coming up in January? Yeah.
Cool.
I need to go refill my drink. I will be right back.
So what color is this though? Not that. That, of course.
Come back.
Welcome back. Trying to reorganize this friggin' thing because it gets out of control sometimes. These colors.
So,
This
it's
guy.
gonna be... What are you giggling at?
Oh, there's a cat down here. She keeps like tapping me, but it's like, I pick her up, and she's like, "No."
Actually, you're not interested.
It's like I can better scritch you if you're up here.
She doesn't want you to have convenience.
Nah.
She wants what she wants.
Ooh, you know what? I have a job now. Do you know what that means too? One step closer to get a pupper.
Yeah.
All pups, all the
I
time.
want to get a dog, you guys. I'm so excited. I haven't had a dog in ages. And I've never had a dog that was really mine. They were always like my uncles or my mom's or a relative that I was living with. So excited. I'm gonna go, once I get settled and working good at the job, I think I'm gonna go do some volunteering at one of the local shelters too and just
My dad does that. He really likes it.
yeah. I think I would like to do that too.
He does what?
He volunteers at our local humane society.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he really,
Sorry,
really
I
enjoyed
was-
it. No, you're fine.
Focusing on this disaster over here.
What type of pupper? I will be judged for my choice. Okay, in an ideal world, I would have a pit bull or Rottweiler. I love those dogs. Those are my favorite dogs in Hull. They're my babies.
Side comment, Megan. Is it safe for me to crochet if my cat has like licked my hands?
Yeah, I'm not allergic.
Yeah, it'll be
Ghost
fine.
doesn't.
If
Ghost
they'll-
doesn't
I
have
just-
to touch.
If they
the
can run it through the
thing.
wash on like a gentle cycle, it'll be fine.
Ghost
Yeah, I
never has to touch the hat. It's mine. I'm
Ah.
not allergic.
I did it. I caught.
There are breed restrictions, however, in the apartment that I live
I
in.
do appreciate you asking though.
So I don't know what type I will be able to get. I would prefer a medium to large size short hair dog. That is my preference. I will not get a dog I can carry in a purse. Ever.
No miniature dachshunds then.
No. Nothing. You know I
don't
have
know
like
if
a
they-
weird bias against small dogs.
I don't know if dachshunds fit, if miniature dachshunds fit in a purse, but they are pretty small.
Yeah. I love my pit bull. She's a snuggler and a protector all in one. And no, you've shared pictures in my Discord, Jackalope, of your pit bull, and she's so pretty, and I love her. Yes. I am definitely a big fan of the pit bulls and the Rottweilers. Those big dogs are my favorite. I was raised with a pit bull. I was raised with a lab too. A yellow lab. What are they called? Retriever. Golden retriever. He was some kind of mutt though.
There's labs too. There's like
Yeah.
yellow lab or whatever.
Right. There are labs and retriever. He was a mutt, so he might have been a little bit of some more of them. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All gods can fit in a purse if you try hard enough. I'm gonna
Oh,
assume that was supposed to be dogs,
Oh,
but I
can we
love
quote that? Is that
Can I
is that a
make
thing? Can we
Can I? Oh,
How do you
can I
quote?
quote ad?
use that as a writing prompt,
Quote
please? Can I
ad.
pretty please? That's amazing.
Oh my god, do it.
All gods can fit.
All gods can fit in a purse if you
purse
try hard
if you
enough.
Try hard enough. I hope this works. It added it! Thank you for the Leroy! I need a corgi. Oh,
I'm
corgis
writing
are too
that.
small.
I'm literally. That's gonna be my 20-second prompts for.
How do you do like this? Like how do you?
That's
It's just a random one.
right. That's when it just tells you a quote, and then if you want to add one, you quote add, and then type whatever you want it to be in the quote, like
I
as
haven't
is.
added it.
I
Yeah,
did it.
haven't-
I did.
Nice. Oh, good.
Yeah. So, and then if you
Yeah, there
quote
we go.
and a specific number, 36, it'll come up with that.
This is a
one.
very
Right.
mature stream, and we're very serious people. I'm sure we were talking about boners or butts or something.
Well, when are we not talking about boners or butts or something?
This is true.
They are our favorite thing.
Outside of dino dicks, of course.
You're too late, mild jackalope.
What? So when are you joining the horde?
So I have bad news for you, mild jackalope, the living one, the horde. The
Oh,
horde
yes.
has been disbanded. The dead have returned to life for one more year. We will not have a horde again until November of next year. I'm very sorry.
Butthole
We can get-
specifically, if I remember correctly, Bo says,
We
which you
couldn't
probably
get
do. Bo.
Loretta's bone in our tight buttholes. And telling Grey Rat that Loretta shared
But
her last bone
I
with
did
us.
I did post your recruitment speeches on the Discord. They were very popular. Everyone appreciated them, so thank you for that.
Alright. Now we gotta figure out how to paint this thing. I don't know. Should I add more? I don't want to. I want it to be minimalist. I'm just gonna do the background a little bit with paint, maybe. Just do like a color wash on the back of some sort.
Yeah.
But there would have been a very real possibility if the Horde had won that I may have joined them today. So if it had gone differently,
I
that
actually
could have gone
kind of feel
down
like I want to
today.
do this with. I think I have charcoals or something. Not charcoals. They're what are they? The
Pastels.
I put them in there, pastels. Yeah. Okay. Well, excuse me for. I don't know where I put them. I don't think I want to use paint. Oh, I opened the right one! Soft pastels.
Ooh.
I bought these a million years ago, so I hope they're still like.
Yeah, I've been having. We get the dry weather, and I get the like freaking like itchy skin on my hands. It's like, oh, it's awful.
Oh yeah, it's real super dry around here lately.
Mm.
Having never barely opened them. I have opened them, but barely.
We're inevitable. The living need to win each year, month, day, and minute. We just need a single moment of victory to turn the tides and recruit to our family. It'll happen. It'll happen next November. There will be another Night Monarch. There'll be another Horde. You are not wrong. It is inevitable. Entropy.
Entropy, right?
I said entropy
Oh.
because I said it wrong, I think.
Okay, I was gonna say because it is entropy.
It's entropy, yeah. Listen. It's been a really long day. And I have like 3 million things to do tomorrow, so...
I'm gonna regret using these.
So if I want to call it entropy, I'm gonna.
No.
I don't want to touch anything now that I touch these, because it's gonna be all over the place. What do I need? I need a. I'll be.
She did.
What? What did she do?
I mean,
hey, listen.
how many years do you think I've known Flutter? You're shocked that I sometimes say the listen thing as well? You shouldn't be.
Right?
I've been living with it for 20 years.
More than that now, I think.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
Probably closer to 25 now.
Because I've been
actually.
married for almost 20 years and I've known
Right.
you longer than
I
that.
graduated 20 years ago, so that's. We've known each other a quarter of a century.
Oh my goodness. We have too. It's crazy to me. I still don't feel like the adult supervision, so.
All right. I should maybe practice a little bit with these before I decide whether or not I'm going to actually use them. Because I like the picture so far, so we'll take our bottom martini glass from earlier
And do a practice.
and
That's
do a
good idea.
practice. Okay.
Yeah, I need an adultier adult to be the adult. I refuse to be mature.
Actually, I kind of like the way that this is working out. So I feel like this is the way to go.
Yeah.
Do I do mixed media? I think I might. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Wait, what happened to the bear?
No, this is the practice. This is the one that I tossed out.
Oh.
It
Laugh.
vanished into the
It
ether.
just-
I got him. I had a moment there.
No, see, I've got him here. I just haven't.
No, I can see how if you were focused and you
Right.
looked back up and you were like, wait.
Like, wait.
What?
Okay. I definitely want a pink drink with a blue glass because those are the colors. Those are my colors. Pink and blue. Yeah. I like it. Maybe a big ass purple gummy. And then we'll have like pink, blue, purple, and white or something in the rim toppings. And bring it all together. All right. Start with the things in the background first. Maybe. Start with the... okay. This is the part where I get a little bit like, okay, fine, if I do something first, I'm going to regret later on that I did that thing first.
Get in your own head, though.
Like-
That's why.
I'm still here, Kiki. How is the quilting going? Oh, we gotta hydrate. Thank you, crew. Okay, okay. Blue glass, pink drink. I think drink comes first and then, well, that piece of glass goes first. Okay, all
There's
right.
something in an ever so slightly wrong position, and I have to decide if I want to fix it
What blue do I
or
want,
just
though?
let it
That
be
blue
off
I
by
want.
one.
I would love to take this in tomorrow for my first day getting signed in and stuff. Take a picture of this and take it in and be like, this is what I painted last night because you hired me. Look how enthusiastic I am about this job. That's what I
bet they'd
planned.
think that was. I bet they'd think it was pretty cool.
I'm actually like super excited about this stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Like,
mean, that's good.
it
That's
feels
a good
very
thing.
down my alleyway. When we were doing the interview, I was like, I really love it here. It's super colorful and like really like I am down for that. I might have to dye my hair back. I need to ask her specifically. I need to look
I mean,
around.
if she didn't say anything about it, I would imagine.
No,
they
well, we
probably
talked
don't
about the
care.
dyed hair, but she didn't mention that during the interview, so I feel like probably I won't. But the like company import thing has like the dress code thing, and it does have
Right.
that on it. So I just don't know if this location or whatever is like not as worried about that.
Well, I think they have another one that's like at a beach somewhere.
Right, right. I feel like certainly this is a store
I mean,
where
it's
you
big
should
as-
have like having employees with colored hair is probably okay because it's a candy store. It's
It just, I mean, it doesn't hurt to be sure, but yeah,
Right,
I'd imagine.
yeah.
I'd imagine if they wanted you to dye it back, it would have come up in
Right.
the interview. Like, it would have come up when she talked to you.
Yeah. Because it has in other interviews, you know, and I'm, you know, been like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do
for
whatever, it's
sure.
fine. Mhm. But I
That
would
was me
love,
storing it, so
I would
fixed
love
it,
to
hope.
get, to cut it back like I had it when I was in Paris and dye it like that, because that feels appropriate for that environment to me. Like when it was real
Mhm.
short with a big contrast. Yeah. Thing. Then we're gonna do a pink drink.
Nothing was in the wrong spot. I was just counting wrong, so that's good to know.
Ooh, always good to know.
It's like, did I mess this up in a major way? But I didn't. I was
Oh,
just.
I need a witch
counting.
hat too. It's been years. There was one place once that had one and I almost did it and I didn't. They're so expensive. I need to just make my own though, honestly.
You should. I saw some interesting tutorials online that had made out of
Mhm.
different materials. They weren't all crochet. They were like
I would
Yes,
sew
yeah,
gonna
it.
ask
various-
Yeah, I
what
would like
crochet
sew
me
it and
was.
put it
Yeah.
together like that, and then have all
Gonna
kinds of
have
accoutrement on the brim and stuff.
Bo, you should post pictures of your hats.
Oh, we should do that sometime. We should have a sew-in
Preferably-
gathering and make some like ritual
Yeah.
clothing and hats and stuff and get together and do a circle. That would be so hot. Can you imagine, Meg? We haven't done a circle together in forever. I bet you we could do
Like-
some real fucking good magic right now.
Almost 20 years, yeah. I just found out that Sable, the lady from Game of Tomes who lives near me, she wrote a very like intensive Wiccan training book.
Fantastic.
So I am gonna try and get the paperback.
Yeah.
It sounds like
absolutely. Let
something
me
that would
know.
be right up your alley. So I
Yeah.
will. I will. Like,
I would love to hear about it because that sounds. You're right. Exactly.
there's
gonna-
a Kindle version as well, but I think I want it. I think I want to have the paperback myself.
I'm gonna at some point start rekindling all that. One thing at a time, though.
Yeah,
Job.
I gotta do the same. So it's hard. Like there's so many demands on
Right,
time
and it's
all
just
the
that is
time,
one
you
of those
know?
things that's always falling a little bit behind. It's so easy to not do that stuff. I need to though. I've got some spells I actually need to cast.
Same.
My one friend who I know you know, who hasn't responded yet, so I need to cast for that
Mhm.
at this point.
All right, I'm gonna run to the washroom.
Witch hats are surprisingly easy to make out of felt. Fantastic. Well, I've been thinking that we are gonna start practicing some of our crafting, Tiri and I together with felt. So I might have some in the future here. Near future? Near future. In the future that is near at hand. Request for new hat, police officer's traditional 8-point. You know. I'm not sure any of us really are interested in that. Unless it's, I mean, that's like a standard military shape hat, I guess. The 8-point.
You here?
is gonna be pink, but and I'm gonna be a little bit lighter. So what I'm gonna do is maybe not quite as much through there. Because it's gonna have glass over top of it. And I don't wanna... This whole thing is gonna have that really, but that part particularly. Thank you so much for the follow, Halfline Woodwork! What's up? Welcome, welcome! How did you find us this evening? Appreciate you.
I'm back.
Oh,
Still waiting for 2 cosplay come in, but
Gosh,
take
it's almost 10
forever.
o'clock.
Which cosplays are these, Kiki? Remind me if you've said them to me before, because I don't remember. And then this part down here is going to be super deep pink. Fade up. I've been lurking. Used to be a costume. You used to be a costume?
Costume designer or maker, I'm assuming?
Costume person? Cosplay person?
Can't
Plus
tell you
my
have
2
to
witch
wait. I'll
hats?
post them in the
Ooh.
Discord. Ooh.
Ooh,
Is
it in
let me
Flutter's
look.
Flutter's Discord?
Can't tell you have to wait. I'll post them on Instagram and Discord. Oh, Bo! Yes, I love
Oh.
those. Those are super cute little ones. I love those.
Bo, you're so cute in those hats.
Right? No kidding. Jesus.
I mean, Bo's always cute, but yeah.
That's
I
true.
think
Right. It
extra
just
That's
makes
cute.
it
true.
better. In fact, I
Oh,
think
look
you
at-
might have been wearing one of those when I met you.
Look at the
You definitely
smile
had
on the
some hat.
black hat. That's such a cute picture.
Right? Aren't they an adorable person?
Whoa, you're so cute.
So cute. You live in LA? I'm close to LA. I'm in Las Vegas.
Close-ish.
Oh, if you do a quinceañera, fantastic. Listen, if you're in LA and I can get a day, it's only like 4-hour drive. Like, I love the idea of being able to just go to LA every now and then. It's like a trip to New York when you're living in central PA. It's like, just,
Mm.
I'm okay. It's really easy to do it. And I'm like really cool down with that. So, you know. Costumer, sorry, actually half-blind. Half-blind, it's okay.
No.
Just-
It
We're
look,
friends, I want
we've
this
all had that moment at some point tonight, so don't worry.
Yes, we are. But welcome to our costumer. Fantastic. That's amazing. I personally was raised in a tailoring shop for most of my
Flutter's
life.
gonna wanna pick your brain for sure.
I love it. And I'm doing the cosplay. My next one is going to be a Tinkerbell. And I bought this fabric and as a costumer, I can tell you this and you will understand. It's like outdoor. It's like super thick, like heavy woven. I don't even know. I'm going to try to make it into like pieces of a haute couture corset dress for Tinkerbell.
They're gonna say I think almost said haute couture, and I'm like, okay.
No, she would walk herself off stream if she did that.
So that's gonna be a fun I'm gonna be like piecing it out and like sewing it by hand together. Solving problems by Crack It At Me. I'm gonna use an already made corset because I am not gonna make my own. I'm not that talented. Making corsets is a whole fucking thing that I don't know anything about. So I have purchased a corset that I can use as the like under portion of the top half of this dress. And I've just been like, because that's the like next project that I think I want to do, but like wrapping my head around how I'm gonna piece that shit actually together is like making me like, okay, just step back for a while. You're not ready for it. part of it's because that fabric is so thick. It's like an 1/8 inch thick because of how big the thread is that is made from. It's crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can grab it. Actually, I think I have it right over. Oh, I know where it is. I'll be right back.
Bug boning? Is that like a new sex thing I should be aware of?
Boning? I've not heard this term before.
This is the fabric I'm talking about, Half Blind. If you can see it.
Ooh, so pretty though.
It is, isn't it great? It's got this beautiful pattern and it's a lovely color. And I'm gonna cut it with other fabric. So the whole dress won't be this, but like it'll be pieced with other greens and stuff. But it's like a really super thick weave. Corsets don't want to exist, and that's why I love them. I love corsets. I wear corsets a lot. I love them.
I don't wear them, but I appreciate them.
Boning is the bane of my existence. Yes. If you're not hugging while boning, why are you even doing it right? You guys are amazing.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't some like costuming term that I didn't like know.
I see you also love Impossible Problems. Yes, Half Blind. That is what. That is exactly it. I'm like, I've decided I want to start this project, and the first thought was, what the fuck am I doing with this fabric?
Not only does she love Impossible Problems, she makes them harder, like in the middle.
In the middle. Yeah.
She'll be like, I could just do this, but I'm not gonna.
Why would I do that? That makes sense.
Or I'm halfway through this now, and even though it would be faster to undo it and restart.
Oh, Kiki,
I'm
you want to
not
learn
gonna.
how to make a corset? That's brave. Someday I wouldn't mind trying my hand at making a corset just to see, but I don't think I have what it takes for it. Like, really.
I typed UGG and I typed too fast and it came out UGG.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be UGG. Boning is the bane of my existence. That makes more sense.
That makes so much more sense.
See, that's what I'm saying. I was like, that could be related to the corset thing, and I just don't know what it means.
I mean, it hugs your body. That's kind of what I was figuring that you meant, like the way that it hugs your body. And I was like,
Nope.
No.
Not on this thing.
Half Blind says, do you also have a timeout corner of your closet?
Do I have a
wouldn't be
timeout corner?
surprised.
Like projects that, okay, if you're talking about projects that I started years ago and I haven't gone back to because there was a moment where I was like, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I just walked away. Yeah, I've got those. I've got at least one project that I started in 2014 still.
Dang.
I've got a bunch of like old clothing too that I want to like repurpose. I've got a handful of old t-shirts from when I was in college and we did theater productions, and every production we had a t-shirt to promote the show while we were like in classes on campus. And I've got all these t-shirts from all these shows, so I decided I'm gonna cut them down and make a skirt out of them.
Cool idea.
Cool.
Yeah. But like, who the fuck has time to actually sit down and do this stuff? Like,
Right.
this weekend might be my last pretty solid weekend of streaming for a while, though, to be honest, you guys. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but with the job
Look,
comes less time to be here. So.
Crafting, we will find a way to make crafting happen. We just don't know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, it's just it's gonna be
We-
a while, probably.
We all
Probably in the
we
new
all
year we'll figure out a
want-
new schedule of some sort.
Yeah, we all want to do it. We just have to make sure that it fits for everybody.
Right.
Also, Ghost and I are going away for Christmas this year, so we actually won't be home for like a week and a half. My first hoop skirt still isn't done, but she made it from NYC to Seattle, so I guess she's Stanley.
Welcome back, Zero. Jesus, thank you.
You'll get it finished, Half Blind. I have faith.
Oh my god. So you made a hoop skirt. Like you made the structure for it, like the rings and the I would love to do that. I would cuz if I can do that, that means I can make like teacup hoops and stuff like that cuz like I have to end up buying them from, but it's the if you just need the skeletal structure, but if you have to do the fabric, that's a whole other thing. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Unless, can you do fabric? Like, this is how my brain works, though. Can I make the skeletal structure of the hoop skirt and then make a skirt that goes over top of it, but just, like, snaps in around the bottom so it holds its, like, holds to the thing? I think that would work. Why wouldn't it? I always make things more complicated than they need to be.
That actually doesn't sound complicated to me. That actually sounds way simpler to me, which is probably why it probably isn't easier.
Right, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, that made sense to me. There's
Which
gotta be a
means
reason
there's
why they
gotta
don't
be
do it
more
that
reason
way.
Why we don't? Yeah. Or is our gummy bear like a neon green color? Is he contrasting?
What flavor do you want?
Is he lime?
Is he a lime color?
Is he lime flavored?
Could also
Is he
be like
lime?
sour apple.
No,
Or...
lime is
what?
superior to sour apple.
Okay.
But
Woof, I'm looking at you.
Here's the thing. It's my goal every stream to say something really controversial to make people.
really
Well,
controversial.
you've done it! You've done it!
So controversial, Woof.
Lime Skittles better than sour apple Skittles. I'm just putting that out
Absolutely.
there.
That is not a question. Shall
No,
not
I
be
think
questioned
grape is-
here.
Grape is the best flavor.
Ew, what?
Oh, get out of here. What? I didn't say. First of all, I didn't say lime was the best flavor. I said it was better than the apple ones. Also, everyone knows that the red Skittles are the best.
I don't know. I think Skittles
Fuck
just really
you.
aren't very good.
Shut up! I can only eat so many candies that don't have dairy in them. Fuck you! Get out!
How do we feel
Walk
about our
yourself
martinis?
off
though?
the
Wait, hold on.
stream.
I don't know. This one.
I can't look. Half Blind peanut butter cups are my favorite, but they have dairy in them, so I can't have it.
Right. Striker is lactose
Intolerant.
So technically they should have blue all
Like
across
nature said,
over it.
"Fuck you" specifically.
Right? Like
Right?
seriously.
Right?
And like and I got into my 30s before nature said fuck you specifically.
Right,
like-
right. That's the worst part though.
Like, for the first 30 years of my life, it was like, yeah, everything's fine. And then the universe was like, but not anymore.
By
But
the
actually
You can't have good things anymore.
Well, I mean, that's like these things on my face. It's like, okay, you've hit this age. Here, have some weird nodules on your
Here,
face.
this is
Great.
this is
Like
what
my
you're
whole
gonna throw at
thyroid
you.
thing, too.
Yeah, thanks, Bod.
Listen, I've already started anticipating hating menopause. Can I just tell you? Like, son of a why? Why though? Why do we have to do this?
Yeah, but then you get to stop having your period, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, but it takes like a decade to do it though. It doesn't just get it done is the problem.
Look, I
I
don't
mean,
want to talk about it right now.
I have a solution for you. It's a little complicated though.
Is it what? You did? Because I don't know that we want to do it that way. I don't think that we want to do it that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's exactly my. Oh no! Don't get the pink down there. This is the problem. I knew I wasn't washing my hands.
I discovered mine on Thanksgiving this year, then remembered eggnog, so I guess I'm just shitting forever now. Oh, did you discover that you're lactose intolerant?
Oh
Half-Blind? I'm so
no.
sorry. Have you heard about our Lord and
Love the
Savior
rainbow, taste the
lactase
rainbow.
pills? I have some of them right here. These little beauties will give you 20 minutes of dairy consumption.
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes of dairy consumption. Take an amount equal to the amount of dairy that you're
Yeah, but
eating. It's a trial and error thing.
I'm
They wear off
confused
after
because-
20 minutes.
I'm confused because you eat it, but the food's still in there after 20 minutes.
No,
No, but it coats your stomach
it's only
before
for
you
when
eat it.
it's only for when it's in your stomach. So the enzyme is in your stomach for 20 minutes, and then if you're still eating more dairy, you have to take more.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
This is literally just your body makes this. My body doesn't.
I understand. No, I understand. I get it.
Look, we have a martini glass with a drink in it.
Aw,
Oh.
looks so nice.
That's so cute. Half Blind, I was talking about our Lord and Savior lactase. Have you heard of it? These little babies right here will give you 20 minutes of dairy consumption.
Better
if you're
eat
lactose
fast.
Intolerant.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
look
we
up for
tried.
it.
We made our first last night. We made our first air fryer
Okay.
French fries.
Ooh, how did they go?
Ooh, you have the
m-
basket thing?
Yes,
And yours?
they
Oh,
for the most
good.
part they were good. I think I crowded them a little too much. They were like very slightly soggy, but for like our first try, like
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And we did
just-
one oh
Oh, no, you go.
Oh
I
my
was just
god,
saying,
I
we did
can't
one
deep
sweet
food after I
potato,
gave birth
one
to my
regular potato.
son, Kiki. Childbirth sucks. Like, let's talk about that, because I wasn't seasick or allergic to anything before I had children, and now I've got seasonal allergies, and I
I've got
can't
good
be
news for
on a wavy
you.
boat.
I think some of that is just old age, because I didn't used to have those problems either, and I do now.
Well,
Well,
Like, you can blame childbirth if you like. I'm just letting you know that may have been inevitable, but I'm not gonna harsh your buzz, you know?
right. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I just assumed that the typo was that you discovered that you were lactose intolerant. So yeah, lactase pills are your friends. You have to try and guess how many you need for how much dairy you're eating, so it'll be trial and error at first. But I can still eat mac and cheese, thank the Lord. Yeah! Oh! Welcome to stream! Let's give you a shout out.
talk about our Lord and Savior.
Yeah,
Right?
we summoned
Dad.
him.
It's like speaking of the devil.
No,
Oh, what?
so Dad is Satan.
Oh. Wait, who's
I mean,
Dad?
if he wants to be.
I mean, Andrew, hi. Hi. Since when? Exactly. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I was just
What
going with
happened
the
is
flow.
I said our Lord and Savior and Dad rated.
Right. So, but that is the devil, our Lord and Savior, and so therefore I don't know. Hi guys,
went-
not
that
Kyle
went
Kickwell at
somewhere.
all. Hi.
Friends.
So fast.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. What is up, my friend?
How was Pokemans?
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Tell me. Did you
tell-
catch all of the
tell-
Pokemons that you wanted to catch?
Tell Andrew about your favorite Pokemon again. What's his name?
Oh, mine? Oh.
Yeah. What's your favorite Pokemon again?
Oh,
What's his name?
Bulbasaurus.
There we go.
Okay, so I need I need suggestions, guys. I'm not sure what to do here because I really like where it's going with the colors, with the glass and the pink drink.
It's gorgeous so far.
And
Yeah.
I need to know if this guy needs to be contrasting or complementing. Like, does he need to be purple or green? Or like orange?
You could go. I mean, I think any of those colors would. What color are you gonna do the little candies? Are they gonna be one like?
I
Are
was
they
gonna
be a
do
bunch
the
of different
candies
colors?
as like a comprehensive, like it has the pink and whatever the gummy bear is, plus like a neutral, like a white or like, you know what I mean, a lighter or darker version
Mhm.
of something. But I'm not sure what to do with it. Oh, sorry.
I mean, the
his name is
contrast-
broccoli with legs.
Contrast would make it pop. His name is Broccoli with Legs. Do you regret the raid yet, Andrew?
Yellow. Yellow is tough, crew, because there's the. I don't think I want to. It needs to be darker. It needs to have.
Look,
I would
the
say
let me
orange.
tell you
If want
something,
yellow,
crew.
Go with orange. Like go with an orange, like a.
Let me tell you something, crew. Miltank is one of the most egregious examples of like bullshit sexual dimorphism that ever like.
What the fuck is Milton? What are you talking
Okay,
about?
imagine this. Okay, so in Pokemon, they introduce this thing where there's like male and female Pokemon, right?
Woof,
And
are
so-
you here to crap all over Pokemon
Wait, is
now?
this-
No,
is
I
this
love
the-
Pokemon.
Is this
I love
rare
Pokemon. No, no.
Pokemon? Is this the Pokemon that just exists to breed with other Pokemon?
No, this
'Cause
they're
there's
basically
apparently a Pokemon that just breeds with all the other Pokemon.
well, most Pokemon, the male and female look like pretty much the same, right? So, but with this one, the male version is called Tauros, and it's basically like a very normal looking bull with horns. It has like 3 tails and whatever, very like masculine looking, right? The female version is Miltank, which is a literal bipedal pink cow
I need to look at
with
this.
giant udders. That's like, no, you can do like a cow that doesn't look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to
Yeah.
look. I'm not gonna look. Just
Wait, what does the Tauros one look
It's
like?
TAUROS.
What? The male one is so much cooler. This is
Yeah.
bullshit.
So there are no female
One-
male.
that
There's
one
no
looks
female.
like a buffalo, and that one looks like a cow.
Yeah, so there's no female Tauroses and there's no male Miltanks.
I'll have feelings about that for sure.
all right.
Also, Joe told me that there's a Pokemon that exists like solely to breed with all the other Pokemon.
Is that like Ditto? I don't know who that's supposed to be.
I don't know.
Yeah, and Andrew, I'm not
I know
shitting
like
on
nothing
Miltank.
about. Oh, it is Ditto. Okay.
I'm just specifically talking about the like sexual dimorphism thing,
Gotta
which
walk
whatever.
my
It's
son and
it's
then drive to
Pokemon.
house it will lurk. Smooches, Andrew. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Bye,
Appreciate
Andrew. Good to
Thank you for
see
the
you.
I see it can copy a Pokemon and then breed with them. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm adding an option.
All I know
here.
is I was lurking in Joe's stream earlier and they were like, we've got to evolve our dolphin.
I think
and I
it's-
was like, browse.
I think it's none of the colors that I was gonna say. I think it's the blue. Look, these are the color options essentially. For the
Ooh,
gummy
yeah,
bear,
the,
but I
the
think
blue
it's the
does
blue.
pop really good. Or like the purple, but yeah. For sure. But they don't even look like they're the same species. Right? It was they were like, we can only do it in multiplayer. We gotta evolve our dolphins. And I was like, bro.
Kate Crew, thank you so much for the lurk.
Crew, one of my goals every stream is to have a really like unpopular opinion.
I mean, you're doing it. You're doing good with it so far.
We're gonna talk about something really weird, like what was it, Christ for hands? That was such a weird conversation.
Guys for arms.
Joe also said he's
Yeah.
washing his Chansey, and that also sounds like a browse to me.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
for sure, agree.
But does she have to be pink for fuck's sake?
Yeah, that's my other thing. It's like, come on. And I mean, they're not against pink stuff. Like Jigglypuffs can be male and they're pink, you know.
Right.
Jigglypuff is one of the best Pokemons. I will die on that for sure.
It's a very
It's an
Squishable.
acquired taste.
Jigglypuff is such a bitch, and that's what I love about Jigglypuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's an acquired taste. All right. Let's go, teddy bear. We're gonna be blue. You're my boy, blue.
dang it. Ugh. Well, that's annoying.
What's annoying?
This is the outside of this, and there's a little bit hanging out, and that doesn't look. What's it doing there?
What if he had like blue with like lime green little highlights and stuff in him?
It sounds like a Jell-O salad you bring to church in Minnesota. It does. Jigglypuff does sound like a Jell-O salad. you bring to
Yeah, it
church.
really does.
I need you to look up Pokemon for me because you said you like Jigglypuff. Yeah, I do like Jigglypuff.
Listen, she doesn't need to look up nothing for you. She knows her Pokemon enough to know who she likes.
Screamtail. What? I like Jigglypuff. What? Are you gaslighting me because I like Jigglypuff?
I think they are.
Did that just happen? She doesn't know what she likes.
I'm gonna try something here.
Oh, so this is like a Jigglypuff with like a special hair. I saw Joe had one of these.
What is it called?
Screamtail?
Dreamtail.
If you Google Screamtail, just heads up, it very quickly devolves into Tails screaming from Sonic.
I'm sure in many sexual situations.
I like that. Now, wait, Flutter, were you like, she doesn't know what she likes because I liked Jigglypuff? Is that
No.
what just happened?
Oh, no. I was making a face because you like Jigglypuff and I don't. Like,
Do you like Jigglypuff?
I wasn't saying that you didn't know what you liked. I was just
Oh my
judging your
God.
decision because
I was
don't
just
like
judging
judging.
you.
Listen,
What
you
the
all know that I
shit?
judge the hell out of everybody. But I
Look, the
don't
whole
mean it.
point.
Everybody here
Look,
can have their own
Jigglypuff-
opinions and love whatever you want. I am
Listen.
very okay with that.
Listen, fucking Jigglypuff knows that she's fabulous. That's what I like Jigglypuff for, okay?
I mean,
Jigglypuff
yes.
is like the lumpy space princess of the Pokemon universe. Thank you very much.
Right.
But that Screamtail is fabulous. It's the prehistoric version of Jigglypuff. Well, that's super cool.
Nice.
As we learned from Joe on his stream the other night, things that look like robots are not cool, but things that look like other things are cool.
Yeah,
That was the exact quote.
sounds right
so-
to me.
So don't at me.
I don't. That's cool.
I do think they did pretty good jobs. Like the, I know this is a couple generations ago, but the like Alolan versions of a lot of them look really nice. I can't remember the exact.
I really know nothing
Name
about
of
these things. I feel like this is.
I played like
He
the
knows
first two
just enough
gens,
to
and after
judge me
that, I
for
don't
like
really know.
fucking Jigglypuff.
for Jigglypuff.
Just enough to
That's
be like,
right.
Jigglypuff is no fucking Bulbasaurus.
Right. Bulbasaurus is clearly the best.
Bitch, please. Bulbasaurus or bust.
Yeah, someone was asking me the other day what the last Pokemon game I played was, and I was very ashamed to say it was Pokemon Go.
Well, that is what I've played recently.
Well,
That's
but
the only one
Pokemon
I've
Go
ever
is-
played, actually.
Pokemon Go is actually about like getting up and moving around, so I don't think you should be ashamed. For
Or
playing
driving, in my
Pokemon
case.
Go.
I met somebody
Okay,
recently
then
who
you
met
should
their
be ashamed
current
if you drove
girlfriend
around
at.
for Pokemon Go.
I met somebody recently who met their current girlfriend at a Pokestop, like because of that.
That's nice.
It's beautiful.
I just got really frustrated because there was that basically local places get marked as like Pokestops or whatever. Usually it's like parks and whatever. But there was a place nearest to my house, and it's someone, because I think you have to be a certain level in the game, and then you can suggest Pokestops to be added. Someone had added like inside of a condo place, they'd added like their own private pool and tennis court as Pokestops, where like, and they have to be places that the public can get to.
Right.
And these were like, you
And
couldn't get in there.
You couldn't
and
get in there.
I tried to do some process to like submit them to be removed, and it was basically like impossible to like get them removed. And I'm like,
That
okay, well, you don't
sucks.
care about that. Bye. So it's like someone sitting in their house with their 2 private Pokestops. They can just spin them
Right.
whenever they want, right?
And that made you quit playing the game because you were so.
Well, it was a
angry?
mix. It was a mix of stuff. When I didn't have time, and I was getting
Listen,
frustrated with it.
bitch, if I
I was-
can't get into those
No.
specific Pokestops, if I
Well,
have to
they were
leave my house while that bitch doesn't, I'm done.
Well, they were also making some like questionable design decisions, and I just kind of got tired of it. So
No, it was 100% those specific stops and no other reason. That was it.
I kind of really like using this pastel
Oh.
stuff.
My husband came home today and I asked
Does it
if
look like
D&D
a
was
gummy bear?
happening. Yeah, it does actually. The whole screen just blurred for me, but
Yeah,
it looked like a
same.
gummy bear when I was able
looks
to
like
see
a blurry gummy bear.
Why is it
Hang
so
on.
blurry?
The camera will come back at some point.
Yeah, hang on.
My husband came home and I was like, "Is D&D happening?" And he was like, "No, because some of my coworkers are missing." And then there was like a stop, and then he said, "From it."
What? Oh my god.
Because he clearly realized that the way he had phrased it, 'cause it's about to be like, missing? Like your coworkers are missing? Yeah, no, that looks like a gummy bear to me.
Yeah, Kiki, I had that same problem. I think it helped the demise of my old phone, because walking around in the summer heat playing that game would just destroy your battery.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think you had a really fragile phone though, because remember you took your phone out of the case for like 5 minutes and it got cracked?
Yeah, that phone, the last phone I had was not.
Because I have like dropped my phone on the floor from height outside of its case, and it's been fine. Like I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. But is this two-toned? Is this correct? It is. So I had that moment where it like fell out of my pocket and it like landed and it was perfectly fine, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what is up with Woof's phone that it like gently fell down between your chair, and it was, the screen was just like, I die now.
Yeah.
Niantic is well known for they don't care.
Well, and the other thing that really bothered me about the game was that, like, the whole point of Pokemon is like, gotta catch them all, right? And so, like, and even in the old games that were on like the Game Boys and stuff, like, if you had friends or you knew people, you could go and like trade Pokemon with them. But like in Pokemon Go, some of the Pokemon were like region specific. So like if you lived in America, like, or like there was Pokemon that you could only find in Europe, or if you were in Europe, there's Pokemon you only find in America. So unless like you did a bunch of work, there was some Pokemon you were just never gonna get, and I'm like,
Right.
That's just frustrating.
Right.
Yeah, but I think all the Pokemon games are like that because you have to buy a certain version of the game to get certain Pokemon.
You do, but you can still trade with people. Like,
You have to have friends to trade with people, and I
Ah.
don't. What if I don't want to interact with people?
I mean, that's fair.
How do we feel about the orange as the background color wash? Because I have
Yeah, you
like
could
yellow
use
over
the-
here and green on that side.
You could use the orange for the nerds.
Same, Bo. And that's the thing too. You can't really do like raids and stuff if there's not the people around. So if you're just by yourself, it's like, well, too bad.
Look, my last Pokemon game was none. I've never played a Pokemon game, so I don't really have a strong opinion. I kind of missed the Pokemon craze. I was too old.
Yep. Yeah, we were past that point at that point.
Yeah, but I hit the Pokemon craze and I'm older than you, though.
Well, fuck you,
Well-
Woof. Fuck you right out of the street. Sorry, I could resist.
To be fair, I did have a younger brother, so I probably picked some of it
I
up.
had younger brothers too, and they were into it. it wasn't my. I didn't get into Digimon either. It just wasn't my thing. It didn't have enough story in it to be
It's like
interesting. to
Pokemon,
me.
but Digimon was more story focused than Pokemon was.
I didn't look. It was all
It was
the
like-
same to me, and I didn't like any of it.
It was like Pokemon, but like weird lore and mythos and weird shit.
I also gave up on Dragon Ball Z like way before my brothers as well. So like,
You didn't appreciate the like 20 episodes of Charging Up?
it got to a point where they had just been waiting for like 90% of the series for Goku to come back to life, and I was just not interested anymore. I was like, why have you created a story around a guy who you keep murdering?
Bo, why don't you want to watch? Yes, I do love Sailor Moon. Yes.
We all love Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon,
Okay.
yeah. Sailor Moon, yes.
It's actually like
I wrote
how
a whole
bunch
book
of us
series.
met and stuff too.
Yeah, I wrote a whole book series based on Sailor
Right.
Moon, so... Not based on, inspired by, I should say.
Mhm.
Doesn't actually have anything to do with Sailor Moon.
Okay, so we are going to do the candies in watercolor. So that hopefully, because what I want to do is make like a background kind of wash color, and then I want to make it smoke because most of those martinis in this place also do the smoking thing.
Yeah, they must use
So-
dry ice for that.
Yeah. So I'm
Which
very...
explains why they all have straws, because you can't drink directly from the glass if it has dry ice in it.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I was curious. The construction
Sounds
of them
familiar.
because they also have like a layer of something that should sink in a drink, and I'm curious to see the construction of how the drinks go together, because in the pictures at least they are the gummy candies are like floating on, like piles of them are floating on top of the liquid, and you know that that's
Yeah.
not a thing, right? Like that's so I'm very curious to see how that they actually do that and present them. Anyone wants to know the normal anime from the early 2000s? Magical Do Re Mi was very cute. Giving me
Bo
Sailor Moon
clearly
and
has
Tokyo
more
Mew Mew.
anime cred than
Or
me,
Give Me
because
That.
I haven't seen. I never even saw Tokyo Mew Mew.
Magical Girl Emma was my jam at one point in life, which was very juxtaposed to my love of giant sword anime. Fantastic. Sounds like
I
they
mean,
go
you
great
must have-
together to me.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
say
must
okay,
have
okay.
loved
It's
Macross then.
it's time for one of my hot takes that may divide. So I recently was
Have to know what the
tootling
fuck
around
you're
on
talking
Amazon
about.
Prime.
Didn't have a opinion, but okay.
So, well, no, I was recently moving around on Amazon Prime, and randomly they have Rayearth on there.
They have some
And I-
random anime on Disney Plus now
Well-
too, which is a little weird.
I decided to watch it, and it's like not super great.
What, Magic Knight Rayearth was pretty good.
Well, I know, but watching it now back, I'm like,
Fuck
this
you,
is a lot
what?
of it. No, I love that show, but
Oh,
I'm
you
like
were on the
watching it.
stream.
No, look, I love that show so much that I actually wanted to get a haircut from one of the main characters. So
And now you hate it?
no, I don't say I hated it. I'm just saying that like looking back on it, the quality is like
Well,
not
it's-
what I
It's
remember.
old. Look, that's
know,
true
I'm
of
just
every
saying.
90s TV thing. I
I
have
was gonna
seen so
say,
much
yeah.
footage of shit from the 90s, and it's just because TV was just bad back
Yeah,
then.
I'm just saying that yeah.
We didn't have the technology.
Magic Knight Rayearth is what they were talking about. So
Yeah,
MKR,
Yeah.
Magic Knight Rayearth.
yeah.
I'm not shitting on it.
Look, nobody cares really. I don't ever feel like.
Here, I liked Magic Knight Rayearth.
It is
I
not bad.
remember.
Okay, no,
some
no,
of the
no.
music
That's one of the
maybe.
first.
Anime
first
that I
shows-
like, and Magic Knight Rayearth is one of them.
It's one of the first shows I ever tried to write fan fiction about.
So clearly,
I don't
you
think
like
I-
it then. It's just that
Yeah.
you were,
Magic
you were
Knight Rayearth,
commenting.
Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura. Okay, there's 3 anime that I like. No, Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star was really good.
Oh, yeah,
Listen,
Let's
if
say, I remember
anybody
that.
here is an anime like doesn't know anything, it's me. I've watched Sailor Moon with Stryker. Whatever I've watched with Stryker. Essentially, is how it
She's
comes
seen
down
the
to
she's seen the
it.
English version of Sailor Moon. Yeah.
That's it. I don't have all of that down. It's fine.
Those were like the anime that I really liked. Were those 4. I've seen some really good like anime, like all of the Miyazaki movies are really good. There was one
Mhm.
that we watched, and I can't think of the name of it because I don't have the plec on right now. But it was like summer. It was like summer something or other. What's it called? It was really good. It's basically this movie about a hacker like hacks into like the banking system because they have this like massive online like kind of virtual
Hacksign?
universe type thing. No. It's a
Hacksign.
movie. No, it's not
Oh.
Hacksign. It's a
Okay.
movie. So they have this like big like virtual world and everyone has an avatar in it and some hacker like hacks
it
into it.
Sword Art.
No, it's older than that. And a group it's summer, it has summer in the title. So don't say anything that doesn't have summer in the title because you're wrong. Summer! That's what it is.
Is it like
It's
Winter
really-
Peace?
it's
Winter
really
Peace? Is that the
good.
name of it?
Bo just said it. Fuck you. And it's basically a group of teenagers that have to fight the hacker and like break the system free. It's really cute. It's really good. I didn't like Inuyasha because it never went anywhere. I liked it at the beginning, but then it never did anything, and I was just like, there's no actual story here, and I stopped watching it. There were a couple anime that I really liked when I first started watching them, and then the story just never went anywhere, so I just gave up on them.
Highly recommended. Go back and watch Trigun if you've never seen it.
I couldn't get into Trigun. I
Oh.
tried the first couple episodes,
It-
and it didn't seem to actually have a story.
The story comes. It
I tried 2 times to watch Cowboy Bebop, and I gotta be honest, it just didn't do it for me.
So is it like orange, yellow?
She's just in her own little world, not paying any attention to us.
Well, because it's turned into like the white noise, the Charlie Brown like anime, like
She
words
doesn't
are
know
coming
any
out your
of
face,
them.
and I
She
like.
doesn't know any. She's seen Sailor Moon and Magic Knight Rayearth, and that's it.
Yeah, I've seen
That's
some
what she's
Hayao
seen.
Miyazaki movies, and that. Yeah.
I know you've seen Rayearth because we watched it together. Oh my god, you're doing them all individually? You're insane.
Well, yeah, because I want to do these ones so they pop, like a color pops on top of the thing. And
That,
then...
You're gonna be doing this for like 5 hours.
Well, it is what it is.
That's the
oh my
hyper-focus
God.
way.
We were just
Go,
talking about
go
you.
hard or go home.
Did you
Hi,
evolve?
Joe.
Did you evolve your dolphins?
Was it? Is it a
Welcome,
dolphin or a
Raiders.
like a dauphin or
Did
something?
you evolve your dolphins, Joe? How did it go?
This is my current project, you guys. Look, Joe, guys, I got a job today at a candy and martini bar. I'm so excited. Hi, welcome. Raiders. I'm in a mood, clearly. Joe, thank you so
Hello,
much for the raid.
Raiders.
How are
We
you guys
like
doing?
to scream
We just
here.
spent like 5 minutes talking about anime, and Flutter had no idea what we were talking about. So
Right.
Goes in a box.
Gliz
Lives in a box. I love her. Yeah. Yeah, they were talking about anime and I was
Yeah, but we were talking about like super old anime from the 90s that.
Yeah, sorry, another hot take. Not super into anime these days.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on most of it. I
Yeah.
like the movie. If there's a good anime movie, I'll watch that. But
The
if
last
it's,
thing
like, if it's more than like 25 episodes, nah.
the last thing I tried watching, I did watch some JoJo and I did enjoy that, but
I tried watching Attack on Titan. I got through the first 2 seasons. Honestly, not impressed.
it's just
Yuri
like
on Ice,
torture
though.
porn.
Yuri on Ice
Yeah.
was really good. That was the last anime like series I watched and enjoyed.
Thank you so much for the follow, Plow Dog Gaming. Plow Dog Gaming. Thank you so much for the follow.
Welcome in. Welcome to this anime.
See,
Anime Insanity.
I liked One Piece, but then I started having problems with the author's misogyny, so
I liked Full Metal Alchemist. That was the 5th anime I liked. I liked both the original Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I liked.
yeah.
I liked both.
I am doing great
I knew
today,
there were
yo.
5.
How are
there were
you?
5 anime that I liked.
You're doing okay? Good. Today is a good day. Hanging out with my friends, making art, got a new job. It's a good day. I recommend Violet Evergarden. Short series had a very intriguing plot, wonderful art style, and a movie sequel.
I've heard good things about that one.
What's it about? If it's
Thank
a sports
you so
anime,
much, Joe,
it's
for that gift
not
sub.
for me.
That is so sweet of you. Oh my goodness.
Conqueror Shambhala is one of my favorite movies, and no one can make me every time I watch that, I bawl. I bawl. I love it.
Sweetheart, my friend.
It's so good.
Cheers.
You heard it here first. Megan loves
good.
balls.
No, woof. Ball is not spelled that way. Thank you. Fuck off.
Okay.
I actually have Conqueror of Shambhala on DVD.
It's
Sorry.
okay if you like balls. We all like balls, Megan.
That isn't what I said! It's not about whether or not I like balls, it's about what I said.
If the other part of what you said was about anime, I didn't hear it.
Flutter can only hear things that have nothing to do with anime.
The rest of it just
If
goes
you say
through.
the
Like, I
word-
don't hear
If you say the word anime, she blocks out the rest of the sentence.
Wop 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 wop
It's
wop.
essentially
Wop,
how
wop,
my
wop.
ADHD functions. It's like, okay, you don't know this, so just
Tune it on out.
just let them chat about it. This is how it goes.
It's about a letter interpreter who is a former war veteran. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's the Violet Evergarden. Just because every time someone recommends me a sport anime, I'm like, I don't like sport animes, and they're like, yeah, but this one's good. All right, I'm still not gonna watch it, but thanks. Problem with being almost done with this is that it gets
Joe.
increasingly hard to tell which colors are which.
Joe, how are you liking Elden Ring?
The wind
Is this your first
rises.
playthrough?
What? Can
I've
you
heard of that
explain to me? Can you explain to me, Joe, why you were screaming "You're friends with ants" and what that means?
What?
Thank
Yeah, I'd
you.
also like to know what you were talking about.
Can I get an explanation for what that was about?
You want to watch a gorgeous anime film? Watch The Wind Rises. I cried so much. It was so beautiful.
The wind also rises. Yeah. Is it the wind rises or the wind also rises? Whatever. It's you'll cry. It's you'll cry with that one. We watched that.
Oh,
one.
nice. Nice.
That's I believe that's a Miyazaki one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, no doubt.
It's about them trying to build airplanes. It's about
Oh, yeah, that one. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, the, what are the
I was
Nox,
yelling at
the
those
Nox.
guys that ride
Nox.
the ants in the end. Oh, they ride ants. That's why you were.
Those
screaming
enemies are,
friends
like,
with ants.
really interesting looking. That area is really cool.
I didn't realize they were riding on ants. I was like I said, I was looking away, so all I heard was, "No, you're friends with ants. You're bad." And I was like, I don't know what's happening, but apparently, those guys are friends with ants, and it's bad.
I need to get back in. I was also doing a New Game Plus, and I was really stuck on the Elden Beast, so I just kind of lost my shit. And
So,
gave
I
up
know-
for a while.
I know Flair wants us to stop talking about anime, but there's
I never
there's
said
this
that.
really beautiful film by, it's not Miyazaki himself, but it's Studio Ghibli. And it's about I think it's like the Corn Princess or something like that. There's basically this Japanese fable about a farmer who was like walking through the woods, and he and his wife couldn't have kids, and they found a girl that came out of like a stalk of corn or something like that, or like a bamboo shoot or something like that, and they raise her. And it's this really beautiful, really sad movie that I highly recommend if you like Studio Ghibli. It's very different from many of their other films, even to the point where it has a very different animation style, but it's gorgeous and beautiful, and it will tear your soul out. So, watch it. Also, hey Seals Apple, hey Bard Owl, how's it going?
Yeah. Welcome,
All
welcome.
the cool people are here.
Yeah.
I had to use my Seam Ripper to take apart my quilting.
No.
Oh no! Oh, put it more
that
backwards.
sucks.
I'm so sorry.
I gave my seam
hate
ripper
when
to
that's
Megan
funny.
when she was around when I was doing my cosplay, when I needed to take things apart because I messed up, because she was good at it.
Spirited Away is good. I really like Howl's Moving Castle. I watched that a lot.
I enjoyed
I mean,
them both.
actually, all of Miyazaki is really good.
Yeah.
I saw your other one, LaCrue, but I think this has more information in it. Violet lost an arm and thus couldn't go back to the field, so instead she's assigned the job of a traveling doll or letter writer. Interesting.
Oh, shoot.
I need to know before I watch it, do I need tissues? You don't have to tell me if it has a sad or happy ending, but do I need tissues when I watch it? I just need a tissue level. If I need tissues, then I just have to be in the right mood for watching a tissue movie.
This is the thing I'm doing. You can only see the top when I'm painting the balls right now, though. Just FYI. Settling in for the night? Yeah, Seals. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
up.
I'm a sucker for The Borrowers, but another great Miyazaki movie is The Secret World of Ararity. I really liked that one too. I don't think it's. I don't think they say her name is Arrietty in the movie. I
Oh,
think they say
really?
it as But I don't remember. It has been several years since I saw that movie. I might be remembering wrong. Disclaimer: it's really good. It's similar to The Borrowers.
I haven't seen that one. Yeah.
You'll need some tissues toward the end. Good to know. Look, I don't necessarily put a limit on like how long a thing can be if it's good. It's just that I'm weary of long anime because they tend to have one episode of story spread across 100 episodes, and that's not my jam. I watched like the first season of Bleach, and then after that I was like, you know what? I don't feel like sitting through 100 episodes to know what happens next. This is 130% a Crescent song. It's Lay Your Hands on Me.
So your Dahmerin list also has Crescent songs on it.
Well, Dahmerin and Crescent are boyfriend and
Right.
boyfriend.
I mean,
so-
yeah. I just wasn't. I mean, if you
If it's a Crescent and Dahmerin song, then if it's a Crescent and Dahmerin song, then yes.
Okay. All right.
I said The Secret World of Arity, or however they say it in the movie, is really good. I agree. I really liked that one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name
Is it
right because
Arrietty?
it's been a while. Remember, it's a Japanese name,
Right,
so it's
right.
not pronounced.
It's not like what it
pronounced
says.
the way you think that it's
Right.
pronounced.
That makes sense.
It's really good though. It's based on The Borrowers. That was one of the better ones in my opinion. Starting to think I might not actually get this boy done tonight, but I'm gonna get close. It's because I'm down to all the like fiddly little details.
Right. Yeah, these little ball thingies are gonna take me a while. Probably.
You don't
think
want to
I'm
rush your
gonna-
balls.
I do
It's a
think-
British name, but it's a British name that Japanese people are pronounced. I saw the subtitled version, so
Hydrate. Thank you so much for those stretches and hydrates, crew.
I tend not to watch dubbed. Arrietty, yeah. Is it? It's been a while since I saw the movie.
It's a rarity. That's what it is.
It's a good movie, however you say her name.
Right.
Rue, should I be concerned?
I do know that in the English version of Spirited Away, the voice of Megara does the voice of one of the characters.
Oh, okay.
And the voice actress who did Megara did one of the
Yeah.
characters in that.
Was it the lady who helps her, the like other worker?
Yeah, the like maid lady.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I believe that in the English version, the girl who did Sen also is the voice of Lilo in Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
And in Howl's Moving Castle, and I kind of hate that this is the fact, but in Howl's Moving Castle, Howl, the English version of Howl is voiced by Christian Bale.
Oh,
Shit.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I have watched both the English and Japanese versions of Howl's Moving Castle. They're both very good.
Oh, that's fair, crew.
Backstitching is one of the reasons I have to put things in the timeout closet. That sounds accurate. I don't want Calcifer if it's not Billy Crystal. That's true. I mean, the Japanese voice for Calcifer is very different. I do like Billy Crystal's better. Also, Gigi. He also did Gigi in Kiki's Delivery Service, which is what I think of every time we talk to Kiki, is Kiki's Delivery Service. I felt like his voice really worked for Calcifer. The good thing about the Miyazaki movies is that Disney did the dubbing, so they actually got like real. I believe like Meg Ryan did a voice in what's the one with the wolves? She was one of the wolves.
Mononoke.
In Princess Mononoke, yeah. Which is also just really good, by the way, if anyone's wondering.
That may be my favorite one. Which I know it's a little bit more adult, but...
Valley of Nausicaa is also really good. One of the less popular ones.
Yeah.
And in the English dub, Patrick Stewart. Just saying.
Sir Pat Stew.
Sir Pat Stew. I'm gonna need another strand for like 3 stitches. This is so annoying.
Bo, you watch it however is best for you to watch it. I used to be real hardcore about subs versus dubs, but these days I'm
Honestly,
like, whatever.
if you're gonna watch anime dubbed, Miyazaki ones are worth it because, like I said, Disney is primarily who dubs them, so they hire like actual actors to do it. So like Valley of Nausicaa has Patrick Stewart in it. Like if you go IMDb it's actual big names for like all of them. So they get like proper, like, we bring in people who understand how to sync up the lips and we play the anime while they're doing the voice so they can match it up, and we don't just slap a voice track in there. Poncho has Liam Neeson. Yeah. Another really good one.
Oh, Ponyo.
Ponyo. I knew what you meant.
Poncho's ponies.
Poncho? I knew what you meant! I also really like A Whisper of the Heart, even though it's not...
Is that the creepy one where at the end, like, 2, like, underage people, like, want to get married?
So the whole plot of the story is that there's 2 teenagers that want to get married. If I remember correctly, I think one of them is dying. I think the boy is like ill. I think that's one of the reasons.
Yeah. I know there's cultural stuff going
and
on
the
there,
girl wants to, but the main point of the story is that the girl wants to write a novel. And she wants to like give herself a certain amount of time to do it in. In case you don't know why I love this movie, it's about a girl who wants to write a novel and she gives herself a certain amount of time to write the novel. And no one understands why it's important to her. And the Baron is the character that she's writing about. And the Baron is the fucking best ever. I will die on that hill.
I need like a hat stand. Anyway, when you were saying with the eyeballs,
the Baron is the same in both. The
so,
Baron.
You wanted the eyeball, like, so say for example this orange thing.
I
Can
want
you
it
see
to be
this?
looking forward when I'm wearing
So if
it.
this orange thing is like
Yeah.
the eyeball, you want it like looking
Yeah, towards yeah. I
toward.
want to
Okay.
wear it with the
You don't want it
tentacles behind
sideways.
me.
Okay.
No, I want it to be looking towards the camera.
All right, got it.
Just don't think I can get 3 more stitches out of that, which sucks, but that's how it's gonna go. Ah, it's a song that I used as the history of a world that I created. We're getting there, guys. We're getting... It's almost done.
Good.
Down to all the, like, fiddly little bits. Nope, I didn't do those yet. I can't mark them off.
I am gonna hold off on embroidering the eyes because I need to look up a tutorial to remind me how to do it.
Full stream, indeed.
I have not embroidered eyes for a while.
I'm assuming we're planning on wrapping up soon.
That's what I figured. Triple the pleasure, triple the fun. That's what we aim for.
Don't want to cut another thing right now. So for 3 stitches, so let's see if I have some of this.
Big name. Huh? Ah, that's true. There we go.
It
Let's do it
does,
then.
yeah.
Let's do it that way. There you go.
I've been muted the whole time. I've been just sitting here chatting away.
Oh yeah, you haven't said anything for a while.
You guys. What do you think about that? I think your magic hat is interesting sounding.
Ooh, I like that. I would like that as a magical item.
Okay, so I've got yellow and orange little candy ball things. I think I want to make green a third color in there. You see the green and yellow and orange together here? I feel like it'll work, but I'm scared to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Be
Not
bold.
worth it unless you're scared, right?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Sorry that I know I'm not cross-stitching. I am coordinating a few things for this crazy,
You are fine.
crazy event.
Less green balls, you don't want it to overtake? Yeah, maybe I'll just place them every couple throughout.
Makes sense.
Letting Sable know that I'm cheating on my other obligations because she knows she does that too. She was like, "Do you want to let somebody know a thing?" And I was, or should I? And I was like, "Do you mind? Because I'm kind of supposed to be doing something else." It's just one of those things where it's like, because I kind of started coordinating it, I don't want anyone to be like having to wait for me too much, you
Right,
know?
I hear you.
I'm kind of in a low maintenance house. Like my house is, we all kind of have our own thing going on, but I also want to make sure that if anyone wants to do a thing, they're able to.
Right. Must facilitate.
Playing Domeran's ultimate song. Ultimate.
Baby Shark?
Fuck you! You think that's Domeran's ultimate song? Fuck you.
Oh, if you kill me.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
The Dahmeren's ultimate song is Fever Dreams by Ronnie James Dio. If I can only pick one song out of the 9 hours that is his soundtrack, it would be this one.
Oh, I just made a really big mistake.
His
but
theme
it's okay, I
song.
can fix it. Just gonna have to throw off with some other colors. You're on to something that hit me, baby. Fix it! Now I have to check the other part to see if it's backwards.
I was basically responding to another person on the Discord who's like, I'm trying to frantically record like 3 things for like a bunch of people, and it's like, no worries. We all get it. Okay, this is kind of a Crescent song too. Crescent and Dahmeren song. It's definitely a Crescent song. Mostly because it says, I would stand inside my hell and hold the hand of death. You don't know how far I'd go to ease this precious ache, and you don't know how much I'd give or how much I could
How much I would take just to reach you. Just to reach you. Yeah.
Just to reach you. Ah!
When I would stand inside my hell and hold the hand of death. You don't know how far I'd go to ease this precious ache.
How much I could take. And there we are.
Luckily, I don't really have to count this because, now all I can hear is the Dio part in Kickapoo from Pick of Destiny. Friggin', he was a gem, man. It was hard when we lost him. I mean, I heard Dio could be a bit of a diva, but man, did he have a voice.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think he chilled out a bit in his older age. Oh, shit, I should be doing this differently, shouldn't I? Not that it matters because some of it left. But... Now I'm sad. I'm sorry, Bo.
No sad.
I was a little bit, I admit to being a little bit sad when I watched Rocky Horror this Halloween, just listening to the Meatloaf parts. It was the first time I watched that movie and kind of like genuinely felt like there was an era that was lost, you know? Like there was something passing into the past.
Yeah. I don't think the newer generation of kids so much appreciates that one. It's really sad.
I think culturally too, things have just changed a lot.
Sure.
So.
I
Yeah.
feel like I just clicked on something and don't necessarily know what it was, so that's cool. Sometimes I'm on Discord and I just accidentally click something and I don't really know what I did, so...
How long are we planning to go tonight?
I think probably I'm ready to wrap up
I
here
think
in a
we're
minute.
probably
Yeah.
about... I got like 3 stitches and I'm perfectly happy to wrap up after that.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish the little candy rim here.
That looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like...
I'm definitely gonna finish this tonight, though. I'm gonna end up getting the I'm gonna color wash the background probably with a yellow or something, like maybe if I can get this blue off the background a little bit here, we'll figure that out. But or something.
Yeah, I'll
and
probably
then
finithis
some
boy
smoke.
tomorrow. Let's
Yeah, you too, bombing out a thread. I feel like this is a pretty decently done martini glass. I really wanna, I want to highlight those more. I'm very, glass isn't coming out as shiny on the front as I want it. And I'm afraid that if I keep doing it, I'm just gonna make it worse.
One thing I will not miss about working on this cross stitch is that the canvas is really much smaller and the holes are much smaller, and so when you're trying to get that final stitch through that particular hole, it's sometimes very hard to get the thread to actually go through. There we go. I've just basically got a couple of stitches on the side there and his eyes and teeth to do, and a little bit of shading up on his horns.
Good.
So like a handful of stitches with each different color.
Your bobbin is running out of thread, you too. Yeah, I hear you. Feel very accomplished for having done nothing. Thanks, pals. I'm good to have found you. Glad to have found you. You ever want to teach a blind bitch how to sew? And listen,
Nice.
You can come hang out with us anytime we're around.
Anytime.
Yeah, but we are probably gonna wrap it up here because it's getting late for Woof, and you know,
Yeah, I
gotta
Find out if Ghost Pepper wants to chill for a bit before bed.
Yeah, I gotta grab some food, man. I'm hungry.
Might snack as well.
Hungry. But thank you guys all for hanging out. Is there anybody online
It's
still? It's
Always
really
a
late.
pleasure.
Yeah. Let's see. There is a leatherworking channel that I found through Moko that is doing some work right now.
Pretty much everyone that I've met like through them has been really like super cool.
Right. That's what I figured. So let's go say hi to Rhinus Leatherworking. This will be the first time we've raided there. I've kind of lurked in their chat a little bit, but I don't know much about them. But I think that they're doing some pretty cool stuff for sure. So did I do that right? I did it wrong, didn't I?
But slash raid
It's slash
instead of
raid.
exclamation.
Oh,
Listen,
here,
I do
Megan.
that.
so bad at
I do
these
that
things.
all the time.
Dang it, this may be a little. I may have to fix the size of this, but this is kind of what the eyeball will be.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it looks cute.
You guys.
I think this may be a little small, so I may have to make those a little
Okay.
bigger. Because
Yeah, no, it'll be super cute. I've
Love
trusted
it.
you through this whole project, Woof. I've always known that you were gonna do fine.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. You guys, I love you. It's been such a lovely evening. I am so excited to be embarking on a new job, and I'm very happy to have been able to celebrate with you this evening that thing. So thank you for hanging out with me and doing your art. And whoop, that hat is
Yeah.
amazing.
This is great, and yeah, I am so excited about how the hat is coming together.
Yeah.
And
the
also
beast is
how
also
this
coming
boy
along really
is
well.
coming together.
Yeah. Yay.
yeah.
Everybody's making art. Art. Yay. Guys, I love you. Grab a raid message. Join the raid. Stay with the raid. We're gonna go say hi to Rhinus Leatherworking. Thank you
Keep
so
your
much
hands
for
and
hanging
arms
out.
inside the raid at all times.
Bye, guys.
Oh.